You think?
Cord from the counselor's office and plug it in underneath the statue.
Got it.
Need to reach 100%. Good luck.
Off topic, but the State of the Union is coming up, and I'm very excited to be delivering my speech. I think you and the Republican Party will love it, Don.
Great. Last thing I need in this world is Joe Biden standing at the podium talking about fruit-flavored snacks or something.
I think I already know the topics that you're going to discuss, but I'm still looking forward to what you have to say. Remember, take your time saying what you want to say so you don't have to stutter.
The fact that you got to tell a way beyond grown man is outright absurd.
Yeah, not like you haven't forgotten anything in your life, Donald.
He's the sitting president. Are you kidding me, Obama?
And as the sitting president, you can hear what I have to say at the State of the Union.
Catnap have any Sleepy Joe gas left?
Okay, that should be enough power. Now take that huge battery to the gas production zone so we can get out of here.
We?
Door by the cable car you arrived on. Good luck.
Well, if my intuition knows best, it's the fact that we seemingly are right next to getting out of this place. So you know that's when everything's going to come crashing down.
I just don't understand how Catnap wanted us to leave play care like he wasn't the one that threw us into a garbage compactor to begin with. You did this to yourself, buddy. Time to get fixed.
Realistically, what do we have to fight Catnap with? He's as big as a woolly mammoth. I don't think calling him a frisky furball is going to strike fear in his heart.
Not exactly, but it'll butter him up for what's to come, and that's a 5-course meal featuring a knuckle sandwich.
Express delivered by the world's best security guard himself, huh?
You betcha.
Is it me or do I have no idea where to go?
I think both of the options you gave us means it's you, Joe.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Seems like we got a preview of the State of the Union.
Oh, yeah, this was the place we were supposed to be. From the beginning of the game when we were introduced to those puzzles.
We're not asking the most important question. Why haven't we seen Ollie yet? Shouldn't we already know what this sneaky snitch looks like?
Seen or not, he's the only thing that's helped us in here. He's one of our only allies, really.
I've actually enjoyed Ollie's company. So I think we turn this on and... Wait. Actually, I have to put the battery over here.
And this will power the machine. What the?
He's here!
Look what the cat dragged in.
He's got the red smoke.
What is he doing? Do I need to put the mask on?
I don't care. Let me at him and I'll solve this thing really quickly.
Where am I supposed to go?
Do we need to get around him?
What happened to his mouth?
What
Why does he
the-
look like
Terrifying.
that?
Get me out of here.
Cats don't do this. His mouth looks like a hanger.
Where am I supposed to go?
He's right there,
Close your
Joe.
mouth,
Run like
you
the
big ugly
wind.
thing.
I'm going back here and trying to get the battery.
Hurry up, he's right behind us.
Let me at him and it would be curtains for him.
The door is closed. Where
Run,
do we go?
Joe, run.
He's right there, you
I'm
idiot.
trying, you morons.
You're ugly.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Something tells me that we weren't supposed to go around him.
Yeah, I kind of figured that once he bit off my frontal lobe.
Well, no need to fear because the world's best security guard is here. Saddle up those horses because we ride at dawn.
Just give him the keyboard, Joe.
I'm grabbing the battery too, you big ugly thing. Now you got to deal with me.
Oh, that's where we're supposed to go.
Not even taking a chance. Hitting the button and we're getting out of here. I'll end you later, freakazoid.
Why is his mouth open? Yeah, why does he look like that?
He can't get in here, right? Right?
He's trying.
I think we're safe.
Catnap, you have got to be the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Plastic surgery cannot even save you. I know we can't see each other anymore, but I know you can hear me. You're ugly.
Certainly insulting him will help diffuse the situation.
Donald, if they did testing on children, that could very well be a child that's actually controlling Catnap.
I stand by what I said. And he better calm down before I tell his parents or something. Wait a minute.
Catnap is coming. Be careful.
Well, there's way too many batteries and sockets here, so something tells me that I have to play collector and do something with all of these.
Doesn't look like there's anywhere to go but here. This may be the final battle, Donald.
Classic. The good old standoff that I was preparing for. What's this say now?
To the left and right side of the room, in both the front and back, there should be small alcoves with terminals ready for a charge. See for yourself.
Whatever that means.
I think it means we use one of those power nodes to our advantage. How we do that, I don't know, but that's my assumption from the text.
Was this what it was talking about?
I guess that's what we'll use for power, and you probably have to put the batteries in there to access that. My thing is, what is the whole purpose of it?
The computer said that catnap was coming, so it's likely we'll be using that in some way to defend ourselves.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but have we done something like this for an antagonist? Most of the time, we're just running away from them. Here, it looks like a FNAF game.
Well, no need to fear because the world's best security guard is here.
Somehow, we're going to run out of power.
Heads up, I think catnap's already at our door.
How do I use the batteries to stop him? I'm not falling for that bait. It's time to bring in the firepower.
Do you genuinely think that's going to do anything against a prehistoric animal, Don?
You see me rolling and you're already hating. Yeah, I see you. You're not scaring anybody with that rotisserie chicken body of yours.
Wait, I actually think the fire hand is working. Keep doing it, Don. I think that's how we keep him at bay.
You look like you just crawled out of a Pizza Hut garbage can. Do something about it.
There's no way that it's a year later and Don is still insulting our foes. How little time changes things.
It's not an insult. Look at that thing. It reminds me of a certain someone, but I don't care to insult them right now.
Instead of focusing on insults, focus on what we're supposed to be doing, because I can't guide you here. As long as catnap is at bay, that's all that matters. But stop yapping.
I need this power source, right? I'm powering the node.
Are you sure we're supposed to do that? Well, I guess it's too late now.
What's happening? What is this?
Grab it or something. The hand marks are
Open it
there.
up.
Hey, Freakazoid, you have the wrong address. We didn't order anything. Go to the next house or something.
And now he's back down here or something. So what do we have to do? Just keep getting into that cycle until something changes?
It closed again. This cat is as sneaky as a fox, but he's not getting past the world's best security guard.
Heads up, Donald. You should probably get used to opening that door. But your main focus should be on catnap right now.
I know, but this node triggers some sort of gas. See? And I think that stops him from going over there.
Replace the battery, Don.
There's a timer on that machine. I think we're halfway done, Don. Keep pushing through.
I just prepped another battery. Yeah, nowhere to go, you slithery snake. Can't break a fast one on me. Do you know who you're messing with?
He's messing with someone that can't get a battery out.
Candidate Obama, this is a high-stress situation, and unless you're helping, you're hindering.
You got a little over a minute now, Donald. It looks like he's flanking, or trying to.
Good thing I have him on lockdown. And he got in the hallway. I know the perfect defense for you. Get smoked out, cat crap.
Get ready for the vent, or no. I thought he would be trying to open the top vent already.
No, he's in the hallway again, even though I already smoked it out. Can't learn your lesson, huh? No wonder you were in an orphanage. Your IQ wouldn't even let you get out when you became an adult.
I was about to say, don't be too insulting where you forget the battery.
40 seconds, Don. Keep chugging. We're almost at the end of the marathon.
Never was good at running.
Admitting it now is crazy timing.
Looks like it's happening again. Come through, you're just helping me waste time, you stupid feline.
Smart thinking, Donald. Yeah, you only have 10 more seconds to go. Just keep pushing.
I don't know what to do after the 10 seconds, though. What could we possibly do?
Well, we're about to find out.
Donald, grab that.
Got it. Time to put you down.
Whoa!
What a shot, Donald.
Yeah, get up after that one.
He's trying to.
But he won't.
That's right. Taste the wrath of the world's best security guard. This is what happens to those who mess with me.
That's going to leave a bruise.
Look at the top.
It's the hand.
It's the prototype. What's happening?
What does he want from him?
I have a hunch since he failed, it's his time to be sacrificed.
Is that why he's getting up?
Look, he's offering himself.
He's vanquished? Oh,
Just like that?
Wow, just like that.
I really carried this stupid battery all the way here because I thought we needed it. What a waste of anxiety.
And with this, we can finally power up the entirety of Playcare and get out of here, right? Right?
Don't count our chickens, Obama. I'm still waiting for Dog Day to come out from the ground and eat us alive.
I was about to say you have to turn the battery receptor on, it seems.
Are we good now? And Don Juan comes to save the day once again. You can clap for me now. I deserve it after taking down that tyrannical tiger.
I wouldn't say taken down, just under new management.
Toys of the Playcare Kingdom, you are free to come out, for I have slain thy enemy, Overlord Catnap.
Didn't have Medieval Donald on my 2024 bingo card, but I guess there's always a surprise for something.
Gentlemen, from the start of this game, I immediately hated that feline with every fiber of my being. And now that I'm aware of the evil atrocities that were done down here, I can only speak of the pride in my actions.
He's dead now. Be proud, Don. Be proud.
and proud I am. And hereeth I turn on thy kingdom. May it be restored to its glory days for all the toys to enjoy.
Okay, the magic's starting to wear off.
Good, you're here.
No thanks to you,
You've done it again.
wherever you are.
Just like I knew you would.
Where were you the whole time?
It's gone. The red smoke is diverted. Everything is falling into place, thanks to you.
What are you doing, Don?
Trying to find this stupid doll. Is she over here?
Then you deserve to have the truth.
I'd love to have it if Donald can stop treasure hunting.
There you are.
Because of your coworkers.
That I did,
I
Poppy.
know what happened. And why.
Is she holding a tape?
This is your answer.
Oh no, we got snuff films going on down here?
The hour of joy.
Who's we?
Maybe the other toys or something? Donald, get closer to the TV. That tape's going to play through there.
The hour of joy.
Look at this. It's footage of the main entrance.
Huggy, no one is going to high-five you.
That's probably not what he was there. Oh.
What?
He's attacking them? Oh my gosh, he's attacking them!
This is the hour of joy. This is what happened to all of our coworkers. Are you kidding me?
Why did they stand there for so long?
This is the game station, and that's Mommy Longlegs. She's attacking them, too.
Are the toys rebelling against their creators?
It has to be.
She just swooped them up into the air and dropped them.
Are all these toys attacking them?
Yeah. Even the smiling critters are attacking them. After years of scientific torture, they're all going against what the scientists have done to them.
Is this the schoolhouse?
I think it is. And he's being chased by multiple Mr. Lights?
Multiple? They shadow
Did the
cloned?
prototype cause all of this?
Is this Huggy again? No, this looks like Kissy. She looks like she's being a lot less violent. Look at the experiments they were doing on these things.
Who is this
He's
thing?
eating him?
Oh, that's Boxy Boo. He was a toy in another game they made.
This is play care.
Look at all the bodies. Look at Catnap. This is why I took you out, you litter box.
This is what happened to all of our coworkers. All of our coworkers.
That's a lot of
The
bodies.
hour of joy was just a giant death montage? They're all dead. They really are all
It's
dead.
all death. It's literally just all death. How did this happen? How did nobody escape?
Well, gang, the mystery is solved. All that death and we came back here like we were just Mr. Incredible.
We finally found out what happened. After all these years, we figured out the story behind this.
I'm honestly shocked. I really
Battery.
didn't expect it to be this bad.
I remember hearing every moment of it. It went on so long. So agonizingly long.
Where do I put this battery at, Poppy?
Donald, can you stop moving? I'm trying to listen to her talk about this massive death we just saw.
Listen, I know it's death, but they experimented on kids, so they kind of deserved it.
Why is this happening? What are those things?
She definitely seems scarred from it all, even as a doll.
Senseless slaughter. That's all it really was. They killed everyone. The guilty, the innocent. Didn't matter.
I'm sorry, who was innocent here?
Death didn't fix anything. And then, once it was all over, they dragged those corpses down below where they'd never be found. And they
Excuse me?
Whoa!
A coworker buffet.
to stay alive. Prototype has to die.
Oh, hey, Kissy Missy.
So it was the prototype.
Everything.
Why is Femboy Huggy Wuggy smiling? Ain't nothing to really smile about. We just saw a massacre.
You know she has a name, right?
Yeah, and it's Femboy Huggy Wuggy.
My question is that, what does Poppy have to do with all of this? Was she experimented on too? Because
Soon as we reach the bottom, we'll send the lift back up.
she was one of the first toys, right?
That's my guess.
Hold on, where are we going?
After you.
Is nobody questioning why we're going even deeper into this place?
Poppy said the prototype would dismember us regardless, so we have to find a way to get around him anyways.
Well, deeper into this mess we go.
Why are you tilted like that, Femboy Huggy Wuggy?
All right. Once we hit the ground, we need to be cautious. There's something.
That doesn't sound good.
Not good at all.
No!
What's happening?
I think she's being attacked.
Just hold on!
No need to fear, the world's best security guard is here.
Now is not the time, Don.
Wait, is that how the chapter ends?
Femboy Huggy Wuggy got jumped.
Is that really how the chapter ends? Wow, what a cliffhanger to lead into the next chapter.
By far the best chapter yet. I'm so glad I went into this blind again. Haven't done that in so long.
I'm free!
Well, what a chapter, am I right, guys? What are your initial thoughts?
Even though I barely played and it was super drawn out, I definitely think this was the best chapter so far.
Donald, what about you?
Rah! I'm still the world's best security guard.
This is the big showdown, boys. Are we ready for nightmare mode?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Are we getting pounded again for another 50 attempts at this difficulty?
Actually, after our recent endeavors, I think it's best if you two give your best shot, and then I can come in and just beat off the night.
Beat off the what?
You got this, Barack.
You don't have to lie, Joe.
So the purple guy's just somehow living inside the spring suit, right?
His soul is still very alive, but his flesh has rotted and is nothing but bone.
So are his balls still there? Why aren't you answering?
I'm just amazed at how someone could be this stupid.
I've just grown numb to it at this point.
I'm not asking to be funny. It's a genuine question.
I know. That's why I'm amazed.
No, you undercooked steak sack. I'm saying if his balls rotted, then technically the insults of him being piss-stained were actually true.
Please tell me you're not being serious.
I'm being serious here. Can you raging libs appreciate genuinity for 1 second?
It's not even the question itself. It's the fact that you made the connection that pee was stored in the balls.
Who do you think I am? Steve Harvey in 2018? What's so hard about this? Just answer the damn question already.
Well, if you meant his bladder, then it's probably not there. So the answer is yes, urine most likely soaked into the suit.
That's hilarious.
I'm glad you got a kick from all of that. Now, can I focus?
Do you think his dick is still there too?
Hoping you get shot soon, Donald.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
It's been like a week or two, and I can guarantee Obama still hasn't started Breaking Bad.
I want to, I just don't have the time.
What do you mean? Joe is a currently sitting president, and I run several businesses, and yet here we are on a Friday night, hands in our pants, watching you play a game.
Hands in our what?
That still doesn't disqualify me from being a busy man.
I know that, but I also know that you do have the time to play games, so it wouldn't hurt to fit this into your schedule.
Be honest, does Donna not want you watching mature TV shows?
Oh, stop it.
But seriously, you're in the studio for hours on end. Why can't you dedicate some of your free time to even start the show?
Like I said, Barack, it is incredibly thorough and well written.
Okay, I'll give some of it a watch this weekend.
That's more like it. You know, there's a Twitter account that posts a frame of the show every 5 minutes, and it's most likely the saving grace of Twitter.
You told us you weren't on Twitter anymore.
Burners exist.
You do not want to see what's on my burner.
And that's where we end the conversation.
I'm sealing this vent in case he climbs through. Donald's right, you probably do smell like piss.
Just reboot the audio right now. Your best shot is to just hold him at cam 1 for the rest of the night.
And that's going to just allow him to coast through this?
Far from that. It would take incredible timing and luck for Barack to live this. But as you already know, never say never.
Jeez, I just saw my life flash before my eyes.
At least you clicked off in time.
So what's the move now? We just sit here and tell campfire songs?
Pretty much that and delaying the inevitable.
I'll see what I can do.
Hello?
Never mind, I'm screwed here. Yep, really screwed here.
Springtrap slipped, you won too many roofies or something.
He also looked an awful lot like Bill Cosby there, too.
The comparisons line up way too well.
As Donald gets ready to play his turn out, let me just ask something in hopes to get a normal response.
Okay, shoot.
How did you guys manage everything?
What are you talking about? When me and Obama were presidents?
Sort of. I guess I'm asking, how do you guys manage life, if that makes sense?
Well, both of us will probably have responses that are polar opposite from each other.
Wouldn't hurt for him to hear both.
So before anything gets to me, I always have a personal assistant that facilitates all of the information that I receive. Any business proposals, interviews, or media-related collaborations would be directly operated through him. It was a lot worse when I was president, but it's calmed down as of recently.
Huh, interesting.
That's actually surprising, Obama. We run things similarly.
Do we really?
For the most part. Obviously, because I spearhead multiple businesses, the specifics of my operations will be on a bigger scale. But I have managers who handle projects for me, and they just give me the summary. They can handle all the grunt work, and they do so for the most part.
That makes sense. I'm just so used to doing everything on my own, but it's starting to be tiring. I mean, you guys can see me fall down from complete exhaustion.
Joe, I told you before that it's imperative to scale outwards. You need to start giving your advisors more work. Otherwise, they're just sitting around when you're not giving them things to do.
They're there for a reason. You should definitely utilize them more.
Easier said than done. I came from a time that emphasized if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
And for once, I respect you for that. However, if it's coming to the point where it's taking a physical toll on you, then other measures have to be taken into consideration to ensure that you can bear the work.
And not to be mean, Joe, but you're not getting any younger.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
This is going to sound like something Don says, but America needs strong leadership. We're the country that leads the world in quite a few accomplishments.
Yeah, like gun violence and drug overdoses, which are both things that the Dems could control.
All right, no need to get specific.
Piss off, balloon boy. Why's Foxy just standing here?
I think you broke him, Don.
Damn it to hell.
And there goes our 2 chances, Donald.
Show this rotten eggplant what for, Joe?
Already planned on it.
I actually could have had that game, but just like the Senate, a whole fist just got shoved into me.
If there's a whole fist lodged there, that's probably why you're so abrasive to everyone in the Senate.
Listen, I'm not here to please people. I'm here to do a job. Every single politician or businessman is trying to sprinkle in the pleasantries to get on someone's good side. That's so two-faced. I think it's better by just keeping it real.
And your definition of real is swearing up and down like a sailor?
And calling your political opponents please?
I call it how I see it. If you play the part, I'm going to treat you like the part. It's just how societal relations work. If Nancy Pelosi is going to slander my name and throw her spit on it, I'm not going to shake her hand like she's going to yank me off or something.
So there's absolutely no high road for you? You just have to be the bull in the china shop that penetrates someone with his horn?
Bestow onto others even when they do not bestow onto you?
Haven't you heard the day-old saying that nice guys come in last? I don't care if Casanova donated his foreskin to charity. If I cared about what people thought of me, I would have never made half the advances I've made within the economic world.
What does that even have to do with charity? Or foreskin?
I simply cannot believe that you just find it tolling to be considerate of others. Like I understand it, you're Donald. The universe compels you to act like your bowel movements, but I don't get it at the same time.
Again, it's not that. I'm very respectful towards those who show me the same sentiment. However, if you go out of your way to try to cast a lie for all the world to see, I'm not going to caress their thighs and get intimate with their toenails. Is that what you actually expect?
I don't even know what we're even talking about anymore.
Classic Joe Biden falling into his nap.
No, you're just a babbling idiot, Don.
All right, I have a deep question for you guys.
What is this, a podcast?
Pretty much most of the time, I'm carrying you guys through the games.
You've carried us through one.
We've played 5 or something, so same thing.
It's really not.
Stay focused. It's a serious question.
We'll spit it out.
Actually, never mind.
Oh, come on, you can't do that. You got to say it now.
No, it's nothing.
We're not going to drop it until you say something. So you might as well just say it.
Well,
Tell us already.
do you guys ever think about death? Well, more specifically, death for us?
I guess.
From time to time, let's face it, you and I aren't exactly getting any younger, Donald.
I'm very well aware, which is why I'm asking. I just want to know if I'm not crazy.
No, you're still crazy. But for this, I think everybody thinks about death. Funny enough, I don't think it's death itself that scares people, but just the sudden end. The world will still turn, but not your world.
And that doesn't scare you?
Of course it does, especially since we're pretty much over the hill. It's like we're actually just ticking time bombs. You know all those jokes you throw at me about my age?
Yeah, it's an easy thing to point at.
I know it is. Sometimes I sit on that thought probably more than I should.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a very real thought nowadays. The end, that is.
well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm old as dirt too, and about as healthy as a pig eating slop, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, you get it.
You're doing really well right now, Joe.
Yeah,
Oh, I see him in the corner. Well, I did see him.
he's probably at the window now. The president's intuition, huh?
The hell are you flipping the camera for?
Because Phantom Freddy's at the edge, and if I just sit here, he's gonna jump scare me. Then there's a way higher chance I die at a spring trap. But we're all good now, I think.
So we're back to bartering our lives with Trix the Rabbit?
It's been 5 a.m. for a while. I think we should be in the clear. I think we should be.
We're cutting it close again.
And it's finally over.
Donald 1, Purple Guy 0.
You're really acting like you did something, huh?
The world's best security guard always does.
Sure thing, Donald.
It burns.
Fazbear's Fright burns to the ground.
Looks like I really did set that place ablaze. Donald, the man of action, strikes again.
So what happened to Springtrap?
Gone, reduced to ashes.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you brighten the image, guess what you see?
Don't tell me he survived, Joe.
Well, what did you guys think of the third game?
He survived?
Man, Springtrap really is an SCP.
Screw the SCP thing. Throw this thing against Putin, and he'll just give us Russia.
Again, guys, thoughts on how this game stacks up?
While the jump scares lacked a bit, I appreciated that we used the cameras a lot more. This game also took the cake for the most lore explained. I really enjoyed my experience.
Purple guy got CIA'd. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah, with the story, it was a nice little bow to this chunk of the franchise. I'm glad you two liked playing the game. I'll organize a quick story recap before we jump straight into the fourth game.
Any last words before we wrap up here, Don?
Purple guy.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Boy, she sounds like someone having a bad hair day.
You've had a few of those, eh, Don?
Obama, you're not a man to be talking on behalf of my looks. How do you look 20 and 60 in every single photo ever?
What does that even mean?
Like every picture I see of you, it's like you're timelessly old. Joe looks like some fresh roadkill, but Obama just looks old.
Says the man who looks like a rhino bathed in Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's Red Hot also runs the spicy sauce kingdom, so thanks for the compliment.
That's why I'm more of a Tabasco man myself.
Well, yeah, the recipe was developed around the Civil War. You probably used that as pre-workout before you went into battle.
How was Ford's Theater when you saw the play?
Screw that. How was Lincoln? I see him on the penny everywhere. I'm trying to be like him.
I thought you were done with age jokes.
Oh, yeah, my bad. That was my last one, I swear.
Anyways, you already have a coin with your fat face on it, and I'm almost certain that it's pretty worthless in value.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Actually, those coins market for thousands, but I'm referring to official U.S. currency. That would be more accustomed to my liking.
What bill would you even put your face on?
Put me on the Bill of Rights.
That's how you make it a bill of wrongs.
I have yet to see a bathroom in this place. No wonder it looks like shit around here.
Speaking of, when you were in that minimum security prison for a day or so, how was the bathroom situation there?
Surprisingly, it wasn't that bad. It would have been a lot worse if I was sharing a room. I would have found wedges of pubic fungus stuck in the toilet bowl.
I assumed they would give you a private room.
It was the least my lawyers could bid. Hell, the best thing they could do is drop the charges on the worst incrimination tactics in American history. But we know how much of a joke the courtroom is.
I thought the hearing wasn't until next year.
It was, but to discuss the next steps in the trial, they agreed it would be best to move me to a temporary holding cell.
So wait, was it like a normal bathroom then?
Like a hotel bathroom, except instead of nice towels, they were a bit crusty and hard because the washing machine at that place didn't really work right.
At least it dried you off.
No help from you.
And at least you didn't have to share a public restroom.
Oh, if that was the case, I would just be loading up the RV and crashing into D.C. myself.
Heaven forbid that you have to be in the sight of the commoner.
Donald, if you were in a public restroom, I can totally see you squatting over the toilet instead of sitting on the seat.
And you would be very well correct. Do you realize just how disgusting the average citizen is? They're like a humid hotspot for disease, a living, breathing petri dish of bacteria all ready to infest over my luscious body.
Petri?
Luscious?
That sentence alone should get you 5 more years added to your prison time.
More like 50.
This is one hell of a backroom level to be stuck in right now.
I'm just waiting for her to pop out at any moment. Ah!
You summoned her.
I asked you to play fair, and you
I didn't mean to.
great cheaters. Now we're going to play one last game.
Please, no.
It's called hide and seek. 10, 9.
Run! Run! Or get the hell out of there!
No, I was just going to stand there and poop on the floor.
Stop yelling and start moving.
I am, Joe.
Run!
Will you stop it already? Thank you.
Well, on that note, did anybody else feel a weird tingle when Mommy Longlegs was yelling?
Stop. Just stop.
Am I just supposed to pull these down?
There is method to the madness here. You just have to think about it.
This is like being stuck in the banana split set. Why is this taking so long?
When I said this was going to take an hour, I was speaking in a literal sense.
You have done literally nothing. Why are you complaining? Is jail really calling your name that badly?
I don't know if you Mongoloids understand English, but I've said before that I'm very busy with business.
But you had enough time to look lustfully at a spider?
That's fake news, and you know it.
I think this is what the younger generation refers to as coping.
The best case scenario here is that the exit is hopefully around the corner.
Oh, shit!
Better start running.
Get out of there.
Damn it, Donald. Why did you have to say something?
I was just being hopeful. I didn't know this would happen.
It's so loud.
She's right behind us.
I know, damn it. Why can't I go through?
Go!
I can't.
What? How?
It's blocked.
She's coming.
We're dead.
Stay back, damn it. Yeah, get out of here.
What?
What is she doing?
Just stay calm.
How did you guys live that?
I don't know. Are we good?
I think so.
Wow, never seen that before.
Joe, you absolute cartridge of AIDS. How do we get out?
You have to explore and find out for yourself.
What a help the Warlock of Lore is today.
And we're back to puzzles just like that.
Off topic, but I cannot believe people find feet attractive.
What the hell have you been thinking about?
Feet at best.
No, like how do people get off on their toes and all of that? It's so unkept and disgusting down there. Plus, it's just outright lunacy to ding your dong like a doorbell over something so awful looking.
Speak for yourself. My feet look perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal? Crustaceans could flock to your feet like geese, and you still probably haven't washed them recently.
Okay, Shrek feet, you're really serving him on that one.
And at those Shrek feet lays the cycle of my success, my bread and butter, like appearing as Times Man of the Year.
That's not even an accomplishment. We've all been there.
You're also comparing yourself to the likes of Hitler and Stalin because they've been on there too.
And here comes the history lesson.
Respect your elders, Don.
It's hard when he's as old as... You know what? I said I wouldn't make any more age jokes, and I'm a man of my word.
Thank you, man.
Now, back to the topic. Time magazine is far from my greatest accomplishment, considerably near the bottom of a very long list of amazing things I've done. That was my point. What you guys have considered as legacy building doesn't even scratch the surface of my resume.
Boasting about how you're more successful at operations than that of Soviet leaders isn't necessarily a green flag.
Especially when you're friends with 3 of them.
They're all problematic, but the Chinese dictator is the guy we really have to look out for.
You want to know something funny about him? His wife told me he has a micropenis.
What?
So do you think about what you say at all, or is it just like a laser blast of gross information?
And she's back for more.
Stay back, Mommy. You hurt me too much.
What are you even saying?
I don't know. Just run, damn it.
It's blocked off.
Move to the side.
Why is everything collapsing?
She sounds demonic. Are we in hell?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Turn around, Barack.
Listen, Joe, I'm just keeping it moving.
Now get ready to turn.
Turning now.
Was that her hand?
No, it was her massive clitoris. Stop being dumb.
You're almost out of here, Barack.
Her hands are everywhere.
Ah!
They're trying to grab my boobs.
What the hell are you talking about?
She's right there.
Keep running.
Shut up already.
Jump!
I'm jumping.
Does this thing ever let up? Let us catch a breather.
You haven't been doing anything but being a horny old man, Donald. I don't want to hear it.
What do we do now?
Pull the lever.
I'm pulling as fast as I can, Joe.
Hurry up. She's going to kill us.
I'm waiting for the door. Shut the hell up.
The music faded. Are we good?
I hope so. This is a long scan. Up, wait, bud.
What?
Keep scanning, Barack.
She's coming in hot, Joe.
Tell the scan to hurry the hell up.
Listen, there will be a lever inside that you need to pull. Do it immediately.
It's opening!
Pull the lever!
She's here.
Oh!
What's happening?
I said pull the lever for a reason.
It was a trap.
Well, look who's screaming now.
What have you done?
This is your fault.
What have you? You can't do this to me!
The itsy bitsy spider got crushed. How fitting.
Look who's laughing now. Oh, what the... We're just not going to say anything?
I don't know what to say.
Maybe it's better off that way. Not everything warrants a reaction.
Yeah, they might as well throw the Transformers into here. It's not like we had other things keeping us busy.
Well, look who I found.
She looked like a dumb fruit fly. You could have done more to fight back, Poppy.
Did you kill her?
She seemed pretty dead to me.
Good. I'll board the train.
We came here to find coworkers, and now we're walking around with a talking doll.
Pretty normal day in the Conjuring universe, it seems.
And just like that, we're up and running.
I think I've had more fun sitting in a Burger King drive-thru than playing this game. Can it be over now?
It's almost done. We only have one more thing to do.
I was so scared she'd put me back in that case. But you saved me.
I don't like the sound of this.
Perfect. Too perfect to lose. I'm sorry.
Welp, you called it.
Poppy, are you serious? I should throw you into a Buzz Lightyear canister, you wannabe Annabelle doll.
Do you know how long I've been stuck in that case?
Great, a villain monologue.
Well, too long. I had so much time to think and reflect. Time to figure out exactly what I would do when free. We'll set things right. Terrible things have happened. But I know that whatever I need you to do, you're capable. We will. What if...
I'm going to be honest, I tuned out like half of that.
You didn't miss much. Just something about conquering the world.
You better hope that you didn't miss anything important.
She was as unique as a SpongeBob fish. I think I'm okay.
This train is going pretty damn fast.
All inside the set built for a Mr. Bean episode.
It is pretty wacky.
Why is there a button?
We're trying to break the sound barrier.
Yeah, I think I'm getting motion sick just watching. Pull the lever already.
I'm trying. It's simply not reacting to anything I do.
You have to stand back and pull the lever back up near the edge of the train.
Got it. Is this almost done yet?
You'll see.
That's a lot of sparks.
Well, if we weren't cooked before, my thighs are probably baking like a pizza from this heat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're dead.
Joe blood splattered earlier.
Our head is either split like a banana or we ran over some pedestrians on the railway.
Knowing you, you'd hope for the latter.
Damn right.
So, did we just completely bite the dust this time or what?
That was the most peaceful way to go out in this place.
And now we're at the play care?
Oh, geez, is this next part of nursery? I want to punt a normal child to begin with, and now I got to see them in this too.
And then credits.
I thought I would never see the day.
What did you guys think of Chapter 2?
I have arachnophobia now.
You mean arachnosexual?
It wouldn't be the worst thing to happen to Don.
Listen, whoever inhabited that washing machine clearly didn't know the term restraining order.
She learns from her husband, after all.
I don't like the way you put that.
Of course you wouldn't. He's insulting your wife.
Welcome to Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. That's me.
Baldi's Basics?
Is this Q-tip going to beat us to death with that ruler?
Looks like you already know what'll be ensuing here. This is Baldi's Basics, a horror game where we go back to school to learn our ABCs.
This wouldn't be a problem if the Biden administration didn't hand you IHOP napkins telling you how to sit.
How to sit?
It was the instruction sheet for board meetings.
Oh, well, were yours written on a Denny's menu, Don?
Are you kidding me? I'm a professional, very professional. I only accept the highest quality of embroidered papers.
So a Popeye's menu then.
Actually, it was Zaxby's, but you're not too far off.
What the?
Did his arm just bend backwards?
So we're in a schoolhouse? I guess we should just explore around now.
Reminds me of my days back in the prime of my youth. Business and babes, beautiful babes, that was the name of the game.
Interesting tenure from what I've heard.
Math equals more math.
Now it's time
Whoa.
for everybody's favorite subject, math.
Joe, leave this to the professionals. First grade math isn't for everyone.
Listen to what Baldi is saying.
Something special. Just type the correct answer into the empty box. Press the OK button when you think you have the right answer.
Seems simple enough.
Are we actually a first grader or something? He's narrating to us like we can't comprehend multiplication.
Well, this is a pretty obvious answer.
I can't believe it. You're incredible.
Did helium gas get to his head? We did basic math, not the theory of relativity.
Well, so far, these are pretty basic questions.
I can't believe it. You're incredible.
This is a horror game, though, so my guess is that it's only going to get worse from here.
Seems like pretty easy questions so far, even for me.
Wow, you exist! How passive-aggressive.
Come here and get your prize.
Wait, do we actually...
Quarter.
Do I look homeless to you? Wait,
Okay, so I guess we have to collect 7 notebooks then?
what does it mean we can't hide from Baldi?
Interesting thing to put on an entire chalkboard.
Can't wait to hear about the lore in this game.
And there we go. What the?
What's happening here? Dyslexia is hitting right now.
I don't even know. What is happening?
Guided by
It's like nails on a chalkboard. Who stuck a fork in the VCR player?
I don't know what to put here. This guy looks like a Redditor. He might like this number.
He did not like that number, Obama. He's frowning, in fact.
I hear every door you open. Well, somebody opened the door to detention.
Wait, did you hear that?
Hear what? Oh, that's not good.
Is he chasing after us now, after we got that chicken scratch wrong?
You guessed it. Now, Brock, it's up to you to be able to collect the rest of these 7 notebooks without getting caught by Baldy.
I don't mind that, but what's all this other garbage in my ears? Is that a giant globe?
Is the High School Musical reboot taking place in South Atlanta this time?
Who's this child in front of me?
Just open the blue door. Try to see if we can do any more reality-breaking math problems.
Yeah, looks like we got more now.
At least they're easy math questions.
Let's just give it time. And there it is.
Yeah, you really can't do anything on that one.
I get angrier for every problem you get wrong.
I didn't even notice that he's not talking in the bottom corner anymore. He must be turbo angry.
If you can't tell, this will obviously become a problem the deeper you get into the game, since you most likely will always have a problem you can't get right.
Great, he'll probably be zooming around on a go-kart by the time we have all the books.
Zero clue at what that was, but I'm just going to avoid it entirely.
This is an actual nut house. Who's that guy sticking his finger in the air like he's banging Casper or something?
That's the principal. He'll send you to the office if you're caught running around the halls.
What happened to keeping the lore a secret?
Are you complaining that he answered your question?
To be honest, there isn't really a lot of story in this game. You were just here in Baldy School. Pretty flat game, which is a change of pace to what we usually play.
What's that noise? No, I don't want to play.
Run, Obama.
She's right behind me. No!
Wait, you have to play jump rope.
Yeah, it's like a stunt.
Wait, Baldy's right there. I'm dead.
Get out of there.
I can't. No!
Horrible jump scare, but at least I didn't fall out of my chair.
Wow, you didn't even say hello to him.
Old billiard ball plunged inside us with a ruler last time. I think I'll skip the pleasantries.
I'm really wondering how we even got here in the first place. It seems like Baldy is really welcoming of just random people in his school.
Barack, trust me, it really isn't that complicated in this game. I mean, we're going to come across a living broom. Best not to question it too much.
Yeah, let's just pick up our outsourced labor earnings and hightail it out of here.
I have full confidence that you're capable of beating this game, Donald.
Partial for me. Well, not really any, actually, but don't let that discourage you.
I know we have our differences, but is there something that we can all agree on?
That Baldy's nose is like a deflated balloon.
You think it would be easy because Joe and I are in the same party, but Donald is such a man of opposition.
Yeah, I guess thinking for yourself is illegal nowadays. It's a daily spectacle when you take a look at the Biden administration.
I didn't know keeping government records without authority was thinking for yourself.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Do we have any fellow means that we can shake hands on?
It's the finger guy. What does he do again?
That's the principle. If you sprint around him, he'll put you into detention. So be careful to time when you sprint.
Baldy's not even the principal of his own school.
That's right, move along. These aren't the elderly men that you're looking for.
Slick move, Don.
Well, what do you guys think of football?
Oh yeah, I like football. I played wide receiver and halfback during my college days.
Did you really? And I get another scribble question so we get it wrong again. But how the times have changed. You went from halfback, probably an average one for the time, to having half of a back.
All that big talk when you were probably just a lineman.
I was actually supposed to be a pro baseball player. I was a star in the making at NY State. Best I ever coached is what all the instructors would say.
How the times have changed. You went from hitting balls to talking about them.
Listen, I still stand by that spring-trap comment. It was a question that needed to be answered.
People made a very good note in the comments. Why were you concerned about someone else's balls?
I think we're getting off topic. Do we really have anything in common?
And deflecting the question as usual.
I can't think of anything.
What do you guys think of Boris Johnson?
He said some pretty choice stuff about my ethnicity, but I don't exactly hate the guy.
What sort of torture cafeteria are we in?
SCP just got a new update.
Anyways, I'm in the same boat with Boris. Well, without the racism part.
Okay, don't get upset when I say this, but he looks like your younger brother.
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. He can certainly act like it at times. Oh, are you serious?
I think he's far away enough where you should be able to complete the jump rope.
That's assuming Don can even jump a rope.
Yeah, get out of my face. It's always the pesky children that harass you.
What do you mean Boris can act like it at times?
Well, whenever we would cross paths at conventions or his trips to the U.S., I always found him riding my heel.
Not gonna lie, I think you're in a dead end here.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing here. I'll set up for him to come in here and I'll drag him to the floor. Oh, what?
You were still within his grab radius, so you couldn't go around him.
Well, this is depressing. I just got cleaned like earwax.
Well, this is just the precursor. The next video is where the heat turns up.
Wait, we're already done. We just got into the video. Donald made a whole community post where we turn up.
An 8-minute video is not putting the pedal to the metal, Joe.
How do you even know it'll be 8 minutes?
You'll probably cut me off or something.
Back in the liminal space that we call an office.
You're going again?
I was close my first try. I may beat it this time around.
Just be on the lookout for Ennard. It has the stalking capability of a Swiftie.
Speaking of, have you heard of her relationship with that NFL player?
Of course I've heard of it. Who hasn't?
Wait, Ennard is in the vent this early? Oh, something tells me this night might be wild.
With the paparazzi swarming around them like bees, it's a wonder if you haven't heard of it.
I think Donald even made a comment about it.
Doesn't surprise me. You always need to throw in your 2 cents worth.
If people didn't care about what I had to think, there wouldn't be millions of articles published about me every single day.
I wouldn't say millions, but you do have some interesting bootlickers.
All I said was that I wish the best for them, and I hope they enjoy their life, whether they'll be together or not. But I doubt it if we're being realistic.
Did you actually say that you doubt they'll stay together?
Why wouldn't I? They're very much aware of their past relations. I doubt they are completely oblivious to all of their red flags. You're telling me you have hope for that?
He left that one girl for her, or so I heard. I don't really know. You're the one that's a tad bit involved in celebrity business.
Anytime I gossip about someone, I just feel like a high schooler. Better to just avoid it all.
Okay, there's no way either of you have faith in them, right?
I really don't care to try to develop it. Not my life, so it really has nothing to do with me.
I couldn't care less either, but I've seen households with welfare checks and food stamps be more stable than Taylor Swift's relationships.
I think the insult was a tad bit unnecessary. Now, if it was her music...
Sounds like we found a new torture method.
Forget waterboarding. Here's 10 hours of blank space, slowed and reverbed.
Thanks for the idea.
I'm so confused behind the power consumption of this game. The doors are barely closed, yet somehow I always have 0 power in the tank.
What do you mean? You closed the door just now.
You know what I meant. Stop pitching up the attitude.
The good ending for Sister Location is a lot more difficult than the third game. The third game, we just had to pass all 5 nights, while this mode is similar to a 6th night of the game.
Baby, your ad-lib isn't necessary to our conversation. Put a sock in it.
Joe, do we have to keep hearing her talk throughout every single time that we attempt the good ending?
Would it anger you if I said yes?
Shut up. Talk to someone who cares. We're just trying to talk bad about celebrities. It's really not that deep.
I'm starting to think that I only have to listen to audio. These cameras are practically useless if I can hone in on where the sound is coming from.
You already said that. Joe, is there a mute button or something? Like how we could mute the call in FNAF 1?
Unfortunately, no. Trust me. If there was an option, I would have had you guys push it a long time ago.
Well, call me a schizophrenic patient because the voices just keep getting louder.
Is this what goes on in Jim Jordan's head? No wonder he lost the speaker's gavel.
Are you sure this isn't what goes on in your head?
Blah, blah, blah. Something about a dead person? I don't really care, and baby can't even shut up for a funeral.
I guess that answers my question. I don't even know why it was a question. I kind of knew the answer already.
You know, when we really think about it, we've truly come a long way.
And she's come a long way of not shutting up.
Clarify what you mean, Joe.
Yeah, we haven't progressed since the start of the night. What are you even talking about?
Not the game, you dolt. I'm talking about in general. Have you guys taken a look back at the start of the channel?
Oh yeah, I'll go on a nostalgia binge every now and then.
Haven't you noticed how much has changed? The way we talk to each other, the way we treat each other, and even how we think about each other?
Not one bit. I still get double-teamed like a snuff film, and Joe is still the mastermind behind it all.
I told you that we don't like playing the stereotype of Democrat versus Republican, but you just find a way to mold us right into it.
I'm not changing who I am for who you want me to be.
You really don't see the difference?
I'm not saying we haven't gotten better. We were the best to begin with, the very best, and now we're the best even more.
Yeah, but he's talking about personal growth.
To which I'm the best at.
So you agree that you've grown as a person?
Well, I walked right into that one.
It helps that we had those personal talks. If you think about it, we don't really have those when the cameras turn off.
Yeah, I wonder what everybody thinks happens after the recording is done.
Don immediately leaves, for anyone wondering.
We record on the worst days possible, the absolute worst. Half the time I have to make sure Calamari doesn't trample any quarterly reports, and the other half I have to get slandered on every news outlet.
I'm literally the standing president, and I get here at least an hour early.
You can't stand in the first place. Quit all that yapping.
On second thought, maybe we haven't changed.
I haven't even commented on this, but you're doing a great job at maintaining pace, Barack. You still got a decent amount of power left, and it's already 4 a.m.
Yeah, but there's an opposite to it. Maybe I shouldn't even check the cameras at all. It's normally the audio that tips me off on where Ennard really is.
What do you mean by opposite?
The opposite is that it's only 4 a.m. and I only have 19%. Well, now 18% of power left.
It just sounds like that electric box isn't persuaded by governmental bribes, Obama.
I think you might be talking from experience. Is that right?
Well, isn't this the pothead calling the cokehead an addict?
You guys are doing anything but helping when I'm trying to play this right now. Maybe we are stuck in FNAF 2 because I feel like an absolute babysitter.
Why did you have to remind me of FNAF 2? Now I'm getting PTSD of Balloon Boy and his sick little laugh when he took the batteries from you.
Really getting worked up over Balloon Boy. He's not even in this game. You think you would have moved on to another antagonist to despise.
If there isn't a local child to lash out against, he doesn't have a strong hatred.
There is a character called Baby in here, though.
Speaking of a child, I think we found the next one that you can insult, Don.
I'm about to insult you. Why are you just sitting there?
I have to. I mean, he's just sitting at the door. It just turned 5 a.m. too.
You might have to thug it out. If that means taking a chance with the doors open, then so be it. We don't have enough power for this.
That's what I'm doing. But if it's right at the door, I can't keep it open.
1% Obama, I think we're toast.
Is there any delay when the power goes off? Ah!
You didn't get stabbed, Obama. You died in a horror game. Relax.
Also, I think you already know the answer to the question, but unlike the first game, you do not have a delay where you just sit in the dark. You immediately suffer the consequences.
It would have been nice to know that before my face was caved in like a mine shaft.
I mean, you already did, from the last time you got jump scared.
Yeah, but I thought it could have just been a chance that I was fed the short end of the stick.
Nope, that's something to note. There is no buffer when the power goes out. You immediately die.
Enough of the small talk. The world's best security guard is here, so roll out the red carpet and start the show.
I want to say something clever, but I just don't have the energy, Don. Take the keyboard already.
You know what's something I see in the comments a lot?
You still read the comments? I thought you didn't have time anymore.
I go around every now and then, but I do have my own things outside of this.
I do my best. Anyways, I see a decent amount of people going through stressful times, and they actually use our videos to help them through it.
We're trying to have a talk here, baby. Quit yammering.
Would you look at that, Obama? People look up to us.
We are not the people to look up to.
The government in general is not people to look up to. We just make videos.
Moving on, I think it might be a great idea to give people advice.
Again, I don't think we're the best motivational speakers on the planet.
I just don't care.
Well, of course you don't care. You don't care about your own family. Why would you about our audience?
Great way to read between the lines, Dingus. You see why that comment didn't affect me? You want to know why, Obama?
Can we just get to Joe's point already?
Sometimes I don't understand why people do the things that they do.
Baby, please stop.
This is about Joe's point. I don't care, Obama. Think about it. If I were to care about what every single person had to say about me, would that make me a happy man?
Well, no.
You liked me.
You've already told me that you can't please everybody.
That's my point. That's my advice. I simply don't care. Because caring about every little thing that happens in life doesn't do anything for you.
It's too tolling on the body, I've heard.
Exactly my point, Obama. Out of all of the things you worry about, have any of them added a single moment to your life?
I can't say they have, no.
So why are you going to spend precious time that you can't make up worrying about people who don't provide anything to your life?
I thought this was advice for the audience, not me.
It's sort of merged into both. But seriously, how are you going to let someone tell you how to live your own life? That's pathetic. Stand up for yourself and become the man you're supposed to be.
Need you. So that we can hide.
Well, I see the vision and where you're coming from.
Imagine if I would have listened to every criticism about my business, every nagging headache from my father. I would have never outgrown my father or his legacy. There comes a time in life when it is best to simply not care. Now is that time.
Okay. I see where you're coming from.
Us like this, we won't be able to trust
Not too shabby of advice.
The best advice for the best audience. The very best.
Anything that you have to say, Barack?
There's a lot of sayings and phrases that people have probably heard to motivate themselves.
You just heard Donald uncork a whole York graduation speech, after all.
The one time I try to be nice around here.
I guess the best thing I could say is just learn how to get stuff done. Just get stuff done.
Baby, shut up. I'm trying to listen to my good friend Obama. Keep your thoughts to a monologue.
Donald's right. You can never make back wasted time. Cast out all the anxieties, all the overthinking, and all the distractions, and just get stuff done.
That probably would have meant a lot more if you didn't hear a whiny animatronic in the background.
For the first time in our lives, I think we all agree on something. That baby is annoying. What a time to be alive.
Regarding your advice, it was a proper business response. I like that, Obama. A terrific response, very terrific.
And it will only hurt for a moment.
I appreciate that, Don. I'm just speaking from the heart.
It's nice that you guys hold such bold philosophies.
I'd love to hear the old Cracker Barrel rocking chair advice you have to say, Joe.
Hey, cool it.
Well, as we've said before, life is never easy. Something's always going on that it feels like the world will cave in at any given moment.
I think the Middle East is a prime example of that.
For everyone out there that finds it hard to keep going. So do I, and so does Donald, and so does Barack. And you guys have probably heard this a million times, but it does get better. It really does.
In the end, everything will be okay. And if it isn't okay, then it isn't the end.
I feel like we're football dads trying to pick the kid that just got mopped by a linebacker.
Everyone feels knocked down after all. Only thing you can do is get back up.
Now we just wait for Tim Allen to come out of a backstage curtain and deliver some slapstick.
This isn't Christmas with the Cranks, Don.
Give it 2 months.
I gotta say, for your first time at this rodeo, you really are doing a good job at keeping everything in check, Donald.
Of course I am. Have we forgotten what the name tag says? I have a reputation to hold as the world's best security guard. And as such, I'll be carrying out my duties with nothing but extreme ease.
It's funny you say that because you're at the exact same amount of power I was at when I ran out the last time. In my professional security guard opinion, you should go light on the doors and the cameras. Unless you want that reputation ruined.
Why is the ghost of Oliver Twist saying hello to me? Does this take place in the UK? Why is he British?
Donald, you're too focused on the way a child speaks and not playing the game. Although her father, William Afton, has an American accent. So that is kind of weird.
Talk normally. You're not in the land of weird teeth and pantyhose. Are you defective or something?
Why do children upset you this much?
And why do you always hate British people?
Listen, I'm not saying that I hate them, but doesn't she sound really annoying?
Something tells me that you had that coming to you, Don.
I swear, if I get the minigame on top of this, I might flip. Yeah, I'm done. Well, from the hint of the last game, Barack, we may have more company tonight.
That's common sense.
It's not so common for Don.
Joe, who's going after Obama once he gets dragged into the streets, me or you?
Well, since I know a lot more about this game and its methods, I think it's best if you go next to get your turn.
If you do that, Joe, you won't get yours. Have you forgotten that you're in the presence of the world's best security guard?
If you love being it that much, get a tattoo of it at this point.
And what if I do, Obama? What if I go inside a tattoo parlor, tell the artist what I want, sketch out the tattoo, and brand it right on my fucking skin? What would you do?
I'd tell the artist to make it a tramp stamp.
He probably already has one from his prison time.
You got a tramp stamp already done?
No, you beat me to the punch on that one. The way you two kiss each other asses, I'm surprised there isn't hair on your lips.
Donald's the type of president to ask if we could put a thong on the Statue of Liberty.
At least you would be able to fit a thong on her. Michelle should take notes.
The last time my wife put on a thong...
Joe, shut the hell up.
I have to agree with Donald on this one. What's that?
Sounds like someone is getting a midnight snack.
You might want to check your bearings.
On it? Well, I shouldn't have expected anything less.
Damn, was that Bonnie?
Yeah. Well, why did you say his name like that?
Odd thing to do, Donald.
I just thought he was going hard on the guitar. Is that his jump scare? Blasting our ass with some Bon Jovi?
That would be cool, but no, it's not.
Damn, that would have been cool.
It fucking moved?
That's terrifying.
And is that a mouth on its crotch?
I'll be honest, I never noticed that.
Donald, how the hell was that the first thing you noticed?
Don't question me. Also, for a kid's restaurant, Chica should not be built like a Coke bottle.
Again, quite the interesting thing to notice off first glance.
How the hell am I not supposed to notice it? Her thighs could cover up half the state of Virginia. Makes it pretty hard not to look at it.
You can just say you think she's thick.
Moving on. Looks like both Bonnie and Chica are flanking the vents.
This game is a lot more high maintenance than the first game. So if you need to, you can tune us out and focus on the night.
Yeah, like I can tune out Donald.
I'm not even that loud. You're literally around your loudspeaker wife 24/7. You should be skilled at tuning loud people out.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
So what happens if this thing goes all the way down? Sounds like something bad.
Well, it's a horror game. What do you think is going to happen?
Yes, Captain Obvious, but what specifically will happen? That's what I want to know.
In your words, something bad.
Focus, Obama.
Well, you can see the art plastered on the wall, right? You see that black and white figure?
You mean the thing that looks like AOC?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I see it.
Need I say more?
And Freddy is closer now. All of this, and it's only 2 a.m.
Time is not of the essence in this game, is it?
Quite the opposite. Somehow time drags on for way longer than it should. It's those butt-clenching moments that keep you on edge.
Speaking of,
Yeah, but after the first time, it becomes pretty routine. Just stay still and don't move, and you're all right.
It's the thought of it, though, the impending fright that could happen at any moment.
and now it looks like Chica is coming through the vent this time.
Speaking of routine, wait, the hell?
What the f***? Is that the thing from over here?
It looked like it got packed in a sardine can. And why does it sound like a ham radio?
That's just the noise it emits, sort of like white noise.
He's in the office.
Stay calm. You had a great reaction there by putting your mask on. You should be fine.
Foxy?
Oh, not this thing. How do we stop it?
Again, keep calm. What you're doing now is actually how you stop Foxy. You have to flash him with your flashlight.
This is a lot more to manage than last game.
Really, Don? You, the guy that hasn't played yet, is telling me?
Oh, it's that thing.
Joe, just how many animatronics are there in this game?
There's an amount.
Looks like something out of Alice in Wonderland. He could star in a freak show or something.
You mean co-star? You would be the main attraction.
Obama, we can make jokes later when we're not on the verge of fucking dying.
What the hell?
That's Balloon Boy, the kid from earlier.
Is the whole Toy Story cast after us or something? Let me guess. These are also kids that got killed here, too, at this new restaurant. Is this just another Play-Doh fun factory of death?
Now, if I said yes, would you be surprised?
Surprised? No. Disappointed? Yes.
All right, we're in 5 a.m. territory. This is nothing new here, however. We still want to be on our toes here, guys. Anything could happen,
Yeah, this whole night has just been an emotional roller coaster.
like a meeting with Congress.
Welcome to the second game. Remember, we have 5 more to complete after this, so get strapped in.
Joe, I am too old to have any scares like this, and I don't think I have to say anything about your condition.
We get it. He's decrepit. Move on already. Shut up and let me finish the night.
I forgot, any liberal at any age doesn't like facts.
I think everything is locked down for now. We should be good.
Ah, crap.
Spoke too soon, Obama?
No, I think we might actually be good.
He would have already jumped out. We should be fine.
Here's to hope.
We got this, boys. As if on cue.
There we go. Too easy for us.
We're cruising through this. Obama has yet to fumble our winning streak.
Donald, what did you say about Toy Chica earlier?
Good job on the win, Barack. The world's best security guard is here.
Not even a ghost will be left if I have to hear that again.
Obama, I am not dealing with your negativity anymore. It was worse than that time I went on the Talk to a podcast.
I got one more question for you. What is your biggest turn on?
If I say it, 2 old men would never let me hear the end of it.
We're doing Family Guy cutaways now.
Really scraping the bottom of the barrel, aren't we?
Yeah, well, that's Presidents Play horror games for you.
So the objective of the game is obviously in the name, right? Operate a security booth?
Seems you got the name of the game down.
And I'll be the best security guard, the very best.
The bills cannot be this high, Donald.
The job seems simple enough. All I have to do is check these license plates to spot the imposters among us.
Almost pulled a sick day, but today is just too important to miss. Let me know when I can go in.
So it seems like I don't have to give you instruction on how to play this game.
The world's best security guard never... This man is a freak. Call the police.
Good boy is certainly a choice in the license plate.
All right, let's see what we got here. We're looking for a freaky license plate named Good Boy.
Remember to lead through the list as comprehensively as you can. You can easily skip over the license plates without realizing it.
So it seems we work at some sort of research facility considering all of the titles that we have for the workers.
Either that or the content creator industry plant house. And I do not see Good Boy on the license list.
Well, here's your shot at deporting someone since you couldn't do it with Morgan.
Stop giving him moral victories, Joe.
Leave now. And why are you asking me if I'm lost?
I'll be honest. I think that was a worker. I could have swore we skimmed over the license plate.
How about you leave the world's best security guard do his security guard things? In the meantime, I'm pretty sure there's a wood fence post outside that needs leaning on.
I was trying to, Donald, until your cataracts started coming in again.
What are you trying to say?
You missed the license plate, you dolt.
You're about to miss a car, too, if you keep bickering like this.
Private property, no soliciting.
1996, what a year. I bet the 2000s are going to be wild. Flying cars and everyone living happy lives. Going to be cool to see. So who's going to tell him?
All right, pal, let's see your license plate. OA954Q. Of course, it can't be anything easy.
I just think that's most license plates, Don. The first guy just had a thing for dominant women.
Seems like your type of guy, eh, Barack?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it means.
I do, but I had some hope that I could have been mistaken.
I'll keep it a buck with you guys. I'm actually looking through the list now, and I still can't find this guy's license plate anywhere. It's like it's playing hide and seek.
I feel like there's going to be a point in time where we realize that our vision isn't what it used to be.
You mean 20 years ago?
20 years ago? You've been looking through an Instagram filter this whole time?
I'll just stay silent on how many years it's been for me.
I'll learn from my past mistakes and stay silent on that matter, too.
And there's good boy right there. Guess that's my fault. But I actually didn't see the other license plate this time, so he's got to take a hike.
Making up for past blunders, at least.
I was under the impression that we didn't employ any VR chat players, but I guess everyone can be wrong.
Haven't heard that game in a while.
Probably for the better.
Can't make outgoing phone calls, radio, orange juice, some sort of cactus. Yep, this is depressing.
Wait, are you rage baiting?
Rage baiting what?
That's clearly not a, you know what, never mind.
This is a very busy science lab at this time of night. Shouldn't more people be leaving than entering?
Are we sure we need to let this guy in? I mean, he's talking like he's a wannabe anime character.
Look at the car, Obama. Look at the car. We clearly don't care about quality at this company.
Freedom of choice is a thing.
Okay, let's see if we have to give you the boot.
Make sure to pay attention to what they're saying, too.
Well, that was hard. She's right here on the first page, Ellie O'Connor.
Are you surprised we employ her?
More so disappointed, but this office feels like it's a data mosh of Skype. Can't say I'd want to pass through myself.
Why are you back out at the car?
I wanted to see if her fursona would bark at me if I said no pets allowed.
We got a hot night tonight, Donald. They just keep rolling through the gates.
Sir, due to several ladies hitting on me, I am armed with pepper spray that I may use at my disposal if I feel threatened.
Is this your way of manifesting the future?
If manifesting was promising, then yes.
Can't believe I'm late. Of all the days to be late, I hope everything is going fine. Could you hurry and get to the gates before someone notices I'm not there to help?
Calm down, Joystick Andy. We have to see what gang you're reppin'.
Hopefully none if he's working with hazardous materials.
Imagine throwing up gang signs in a laboratory suit. Would look like something out of Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum or not, his license plate is on the list, so he's invited to the party.
Remember that you don't have to go outside to hear their NPC dialogue. Every time they're on the list, just push the button and you're good to go.
Well, I also like checking what sorcery they're saying, because half the time they want to sound like Dungeon Dice Monsters players.
Wait, Dungeon Dice Monsters?
Yeah, what about it?
How do you know that?
It is what it is, Obama. It is what it is.
What the... You know what? That's all you, Mr. Pop Culture. Recite that Watch Mojo playlist that you vaguely remember.
I actually remember it pretty... what's happening?
There's static coming from the radio.
Hello, 911? Let me call the police. There's a ghost in this booth.
What are we supposed to do?
Try shutting it off.
There! Now leave us alone, Casper! Did that actually work?
We have cars coming back as usual, so I hope so.
Hey, you mind coming in this booth with an EMF meter?
If he has an EMF meter, he also might be haunted.
I was listening to music at work last night, and I heard something creepy. I kept replaying the song over, and it never happened again.
Respectfully, I have zero idea what you're talking about, and frankly, it has nothing to do with me.
How are you able to so effectively be a nuisance and still have the slightest competence to play the game?
I know walking and talking is a skill for you, Joe, but it's second nature to others.
I meant remembering the license plate while you spew garbage.
I know having the memory of a goldfish is a skill to you, Joe, but it's second nature to others.
Kind of walked right into that one.
Here it is, last page.
Am I the only one noticing how weird they're talking?
All right, Daniel, you're all good to go. Just stop smoking on your way to work. Remember, we do have drug tests.
You couldn't tell with some of the things that people say around here.
All I'm saying is that if I were the CEO, this Radio Shack would turn into a Best Buy before you could say profit margins.
I can't understand your accent, but I'll assume you said bankruptcy.
Besides random GTA characters driving up, this job is pretty boring.
You just had to say something.
Yep, not dealing with whatever that is.
I'm starting to think that we work at the SCP Foundation.
All right. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a friend of Zach Bagan's, would you?
With all this spooky stuff going on around just the toll booth, I really wonder what could be going on inside the factory that we're stationed at.
Poppy Playtime hinged upon scientists messing with things they shouldn't have, so I wouldn't be surprised if this corporation followed in its footsteps.
No wonder this job was so easy to get. We just showed up and they tossed us the badge.
Leave it to Donald to talk about his executive powers just to try to get a cap and a flashlight.
Stop saying accurate things about me at a time I can't defend myself.
Hey, you said it yourself. It's accurate.
Wow, this one's on the list too. Alfred Golovanov, or whatever Molotov-sounding name that is.
And our relations with Russia just went cold.
They were never warm because of you, Sleepy Joe.
2 years of this. No wonder Morgan wanted to quit.
If Casper doesn't cut this out, I'm about to call Gojo and Tanjiro to take care of him. Ghost or demon, I'm tired of this.
People are going to think we're the demon that needs slaying if you don't stop screaming.
What is happening? I'm sorry, Obama, but this situation warrants screaming.
Wait, you might be right. Look right ahead.
Hey, buddy, you got a problem? This is private property.
He's got some uneven limbs going on.
I'll sick these ghosts on you if I don't see that car down the street in 10 seconds.
Forget about him for now. We have another car to attend to.
Sir, you are my witness to this. If I don't see Salad Fingers off the property in a minute, he's going to be leaking more than just engine oil.
Just try to keep a level head about everything. We've seen spooky stuff happening all night, so maybe that's just a hallucination for all we know.
I would really like to agree with you if I didn't hear the telephone bug out earlier as well. Unless someone popped some shrooms in our water, I don't see a reasonable explanation for this.
I blame this all on Neil. All of this is Neil's fault. Him and his stupid name. That's why the poltergeist is happening, because Neil's name is just so dumb.
Who's Neil?
I think a random name in the list.
Classic citizens taking the fall for Donald's shenanigans.
This guy at the front is about to get a fistful of shenanigans too because I don't see his name on here. I already have one crazy spying at the street post. I'm not gonna have two.
How are you talking in caps?
Listen, pal, I'm not in a good mood. So take Peeping Tom over there at the street and get out of here.
Pretty sure that was an employee again.
I don't care because this guy is still at the street. What are you gonna do? Built like Henry Stickmin, and you have the audacity to challenge the world's best security guard?
At least you've calmed down.
Of course I've calmed down. This guy thinks he can just pull up. Yeah, get out of here, you no good meddling What was that?
Was that a nuclear bomb?
What facility do we work at? Hello? What?
Did that man have to do anything with that? He left right when that explosion happened.
Yeah, I think I'm calling it quits right now. This place can have the security job. I wasn't familiar with us being outside of Chernobyl.
So what happened with that explosion? And what's this bass sound effect that's drumming in my ear?
I can't believe we're supposed to carry on with our job like it's nothing. Did we not learn anything from Nuketown?
Talk about sensory overload. Just keep track of the basics and weather the storm right now, Donald.
Going partly insane makes it hard to weather the storm.
That's a problem when you're the anchor.
Did Flat Stanley fall in a paint tub? Like what is happening right now?
You don't even sound scared anymore. You just sound mad.
Of course I'm mad. We're being used like chicken feed to give handouts to call center employees. And I'm sick and tired of being tormented by the Undertale fan base.
What did you do to the Undertale fan base?
Retrospectively, what didn't I do?
Someone add that one to the list.
If this isn't the CEO giving me a pay raise, I'm gonna quit. Casper, pucker up for a wallop.
You're not concerned with the fact that he just spawned in?
Put him up. Yeah, roll over like a golden retriever. I bet it was you who keeps telling me to go 65 in a 30.
I wonder if this person will also think Donald is crazy for screaming his head off.
Sorry, kind of busy. Where did the car go?
We're dying.
Oxygen levels low?
We're actually dying.
How are the oxygen levels low? We're outside. Did we fall asleep at a Destroy Lonely concert?
What do we do now? This is like watching Avengers Infinity War all over again.
Informed of my death? Casper isn't taking me out so easily. Explosion or not, I'm putting him into that jar.
When did a jar get involved in this catastrophe?
I'm just mad, Joe. I sat here for 30 minutes opening the door for absolute bottom feeders, all while being hunted by the next Diddy disciple.
What is a Diddy disciple? What has happened in the past 10 minutes?
This is what we get for listening to Babytron and sipping on that wok.
Baron has done a number on your vocabulary.
What the?
Whoa!
It's Shadow Man. What are you doing here?
We're still getting beeps on the phone, too?
Who's here? What?
Ending 1. What just happened?
It's pretty obvious what happened. We got ending 1.
I might throw a brick at your intern if he keeps having us play these nonsensical games because what did I just go through the past 20 minutes? Was that a science experiment?
Clearly, whatever was happening, that company had one too many footprints to cover up, and it ended up taking all of us down, too.
So how was your security booth experience?
The world's best security guard doesn't buckle or yield, even if he has to face an impossible challenge. This was nothing for me.
Donald, I see snot debris on the laptop from the time you screamed.
Yeah, make that 2 bricks, Joe. My big question is, why does this guy keep coming back to the restaurant? Their pay cannot be that good to work under these conditions.
Because unlike you, he does not have a small loan of $1 million.
To be fair, getting bashed into sharp metal isn't exactly pleasant.
Exactly.
By the way, don't skip this call. You should hear this.
Something important?
Just listen.
Just what we needed. Another mouth breather using a phone speaker. We already have Biden for that.
That's what he sounds like?
Yeah, just listen.
So what happened?
The animatronics got to him and stuffed him into a suit. After years of working the security guard, his final week was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Well, he's a fucking moron if he came back after one night. He was just asking to die by making this his profession.
Not necessarily disagreeing.
I'm just processing that the phone guy really just died in the same room that we're sitting in right now.
Did nobody on the day shift check to see what the hell happened to him? Like they just came in and were like, oh, there's blood, time to clock in. Yo, what kind of establishment works like that?
Trump Tower.
Oh, damn it, I set myself up for that one.
You don't use the cameras a lot, do you, Don?
Well, besides checking on Foxy, what good are they for? I figured out how Bonnie and Chica work, and I can't imagine Freddy works differently. That's what separates people like you and me, Obama. I deduce while you observe.
Freddy works the same as Chica,
Close
but
the
he is
door.
more
On
difficult to manage. You can't see him on the cameras if there is another animatronic
in.
on the screen. Also, he doesn't approach your door.
Nice, Don.
He'll get closer to your office when he laughs, and you have to assume when he's the closest and shut your door. If not, he'll slip in.
Gonna be honest, Joe, I did not listen to a word you just said.
It's Biden. With all due respect, we probably didn't miss much.
On second thought, a nursing home would have been better than this.
Is that the laugh you were talking about, Joe?
Yep, that's how you know he's moving around.
I'll keep that in mind as soon as Chica learns how to hop off.
Not gonna happen at night 4.
Every one of them is going to be all in your face trying to kill you. So basically a normal January 6th for you, Donald.
Keep trying, Obama. One day you'll make a good joke.
He wasn't lying about them being in your face, though.
I'll give him that.
Imagine this, but the second game. 10 times more annoying, persistent, and loud. With so much to manage and look after all while staying calm, it's a wonder how anyone can be at peace.
Sounds like your wife, Donald.
I'll stay out of this one.
What did you say about Michelle?
I said the truth. You're not wrong about Melania. She's like a jet engine, loud as all hell, and impossible to stop once started.
You know what? You raise a valid point. Touché.
That's the calmest debate I've ever seen a Democrat and a Republican have.
Not much to debate.
Our wives suck. You know what else sucks? How this fat tank of a furry car battery is still at my fucking door.
It's a good thing the security guard doesn't have to get up and go pee.
Would you even be able to pee in this situation?
I can't even pee as it is.
Gross.
Well, Foxy is out again, but because Bonnie is at the door, we already have that covered.
There's his knock.
Did he just take out 6% of the power?
Yep, the more he knocks at the door, the more power he'll take away.
What the hell, man?
Donald, face it, you're not winning another night again.
Loser mentality. As the very best security guard, I still got this in the bag.
Realistic mentality, you're at 35% and it's 3 a.m. Get real.
Oh, the deepest part of my rectum already.
I actually feel bad, Donald.
3 times in one night, some really tough luck there.
He just took out 12% of my fucking power. That is the most shit I've had poured right onto my chest. What the fuck?
So is this still in the bag, Donald?
Obama, the game has dunked my head in the toilet enough already. Lay off, please.
That's when you know Donald ate shit, when he gives up.
Yeah, normally I'm right there with you, Brock, but this night has been one of the roughest I've ever seen someone go through. It hasn't gone Donald's way at all. You did good, man. Keep your chin up.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Well, fuck you too. I actually hope your day gets worse now. I hope you slip on a banana peel and break your hip, you albino hippo.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
How long have you been holding that one in, Joe?
About the broadside of 40 or so years.
You just released the wrath of the whole United States militia.
Yeah, it was like Twitter the day I got elected.
Well, moving on from that, how's the game going, Don?
That's how it's going, Joe. I'm being absolutely plowed through on both ends without a hope of living.
Just like?
And don't say just like Stormy Daniels.
You make it too easy for me sometimes.
Well, 5% power, maybe.
4 times. Incredible.
Yeah, I have no words. I'm genuinely sorry the game is screwing you over this bad, but a part of me is happy.
I think we're all slightly happy when Donald loses.
I know we're enemies, but you guys shouldn't celebrate when the game plots on my downfall. The game was targeting me from the start, and the proof is in the pudding.
Did someone say pudding?
Not now, Joe.
Well, if this game has any objections to how unfair it treated the best security guard, I ask it to pass us to 6 a.m. or forever hold its peace. Well,
So what happens now?
I don't know. I guess we just hope.
Well then.
You good, man?
Pride hurts a bit. I think I also got a bit penetrated by Freddy there, but nothing a shot of Jack can't fix.
Well, both of you had your turn, so now it's mine. Let me show you how a real pro handles it.
Someone grab his inhaler. We have to get past night 4, gentlemen.
Barack is right. We've simply spent too much time on it as it is.
When night 4 is as rigged as the Super Bowl, how do you expect us to beat it?
It's not rigged, Donald. We just suck.
I'm surprised you didn't mention the election there.
The best security guard does not suck. And to prove my point, I'll beat this night, first try.
Don't you get sick of being wrong?
Just grab your popcorn, Joe.
If it isn't my favorite crap shack, reunited at last.
Good luck and don't rage too hard.
Oh,
What was that, Joe?
nothing. I just got a kernel stuck near my tooth.
You mean dentures?
Same thing.
It's really not.
I didn't think you were actually getting popcorn.
It's not every day. I can see Donald flail around aimlessly like an obese fish, but when it is that day, it's a good day.
I'll drink to that.
I hope you choke on one of those Wait, you're telling me you have the throat power to even eat solid foods?
Donald, you saw me eat chips not 2 days ago. Do you think the only thing I can eat is soft peas in a can or something?
Well, it wasn't my first thought, but now that you mention it.
I've been meaning to ask you guys, do you think our wives do stuff like this?
I can see that with Michelle and Jill, but I highly doubt Melania would get along together.
Yeah, I actually think my wife hates yours, Obama. No offense.
Has she ever even interacted with Michelle?
Oh, yeah. They had an interview together for the press. And Melania told me she was a horribly annoying and displeasing woman.
Ironic coming from Melania, but are you sure this happened?
I'm 1,000% positive. Look it up on YouTube, Joe.
Give it a second. It's playing an ad.
Great, like we all wanted that.
It does have a catchy tune.
It's still playing?
Joe, that's not even an ad. You just looked up the Burger King commercial.
Oh, my bad. I misclicked.
So are you going to pull up the clip or not?
Well, hold on a minute. I'm invested now. This commercial looks kind of interesting.
You think they're going to switch up mid-commercial and advertise crack or something?
Depends if this was made in New Mexico.
Are you serious? I clicked off.
The game disagrees, Don.
This rigged game can disagree with my left nut. That's what I think of it.
We have been struggling way more than previous games. I always thought FNAF 2 was the hardest one.
It would be easier without these acid trips constantly attacking me. I'm living the life of a schizophrenic right now.
Probably the most sane security guard that has worked at this place.
Great. Now I get to deal with Big Bird.
At least you know it's coming this time.
Maybe I'll just throw her in the oven and set it to 400 degrees. That would solve my problems.
Don't listen now, but I think I hear some metal clanking coming through the vents.
And the theatrics finish off with a resounding rigging of the game once again. Hold your applause, ladies and gentlemen. And there we have it. Yep, smells like some good old FNAF 3.
Every time you fail, it's like you're coping with loss at a funeral.
I practically am. My sanity is dying, and this thing is still very much alive, unfortunately.
Isn't that the truth?
Well, the menu calls once again, Donald. It's my turn.
No, I'm keeping the mouse.
Are you sure?
Look at my face. Is this the face of a man who cheats anything in life?
Yes.
Exactly. And I'm cheating you out of a turn because I'm getting the second try. No doubt. Where even was he? Did he teleport from the Shadow Realm?
Well, I think the game is telling you to give it a rest, Don.
Yeah, it's our turn now.
The only people that want to share your prize are those who didn't earn it. I'm beating this night if it's the last thing I do. I hate you, Springtrap.
With that noise, I thought he was your secret love affair.
I might as well just put this keyboard in my rectum. Maybe that would seal event faster.
3 strikes and you're out, Don. You don't make me pull out the Biden blast again.
Just take it. I don't even care anymore.
That's a lot of anger for someone who doesn't care.
Shut up, Obama. Does it look like I care about what you say?
Actually, no, you seem pretty calm. I wonder if anybody is actually truly afraid of animatronics.
Like how people are afraid of clowns?
You must have made a lot of people scream in fear, Donald.
Which adolescent helper of yours did you hear that from?
Too hot of a topic, guys. But yes, Don, like how people are afraid of clowns.
I mean, I'd have to think so. If they made 13 million sequels off this game, then it has to have some form of prominent audience.
Funny enough, the developer of the game even said that he had nightmares about Bonnie when he was making the first game.
Talk about nightmare fuel.
Getting spooked is all right, but having nightmares? It's a felt rabbit, not Freddy Krueger.
Those robots were close to 8 feet tall, Donald. Can you blame anybody that was face to face?
Apparently someone from the comments said that they went to a Chuck E. Cheese's recently, and they didn't even have any of the animatronics anymore.
What?
You're lying, right?
Dead serious here. All they have left there are the same old carnival games and the giant TV screens. Also marijuana smoke, supposedly.
If I wanted screens and high teens, I'd just go to a Best Buy. Did they really ruin Chuck E. Cheese like that?
From what I heard, they declared bankruptcy not too long ago. Might have to tie in directly along the lines of that article.
Damn, I thought I switched that in time.
You still got this, Joe.
But was their bankruptcy really due to the animatronics? I mean, did you ever look at the prize corner? Half of their catalog was like Amazon's butt hair of products.
Remember, most people went for the games themselves, not the overall rewards.
I get that, but if I'm burning cash in a landfill just to be there, it has to be more rewarding than cornhole and some dollar store sticky hands. Baron already has sticky hands, so why do I need more?
Nostalgia plays a big... Wait, what about Baron?
Oh, come on now.
What's that I hear? You wanted your turn, you said? And would you look at that? You shared just the same fate as me. How far the mighty have fallen.
Donald sees someone struggling and immediately runs to ring the victory bell. Absolutely wild.
Let me just see how long I can stall for time.
Wow.
It's more painful to see him win than you win. Why can't life be fair anymore?
You were literally born into a billion-dollar household and you're talking about fairness.
It was $1 million household, not $1 billion.
My bad, Mr. Welfare.
I'll just stall my time. Nothing I can do now.
You could just Alt F4.
That's the loser's way of getting out of a game.
Right, because we definitely didn't do any of that during FNAF 2. Ah! What the hell just happened?
Did they just double jump scare?
Yeah, it can happen if Freddy comes down the hallway and you don't look away, to which I didn't.
Why is it always finding new ways to add total malarkey in the game? I almost jumped out of my skin.
You got plenty of skin left. You're fine. But speaking of jumping, I guess it's my turn to jump into action.
Just try to beat it by any means necessary, Barack.
Please, I just want to move on already.
Joe, before we go into FNAF 4, can you recap what's going on?
Yeah, I know most of the kids' souls and restaurants shutting down and Purple Guy, but putting it all in my head makes me want to fizzle out like a bath bomb.
I actually had plans to do a recap video that chronologically explains the events of the first 3 games.
Like stuff we missed out on?
You've been able to get most of it, but it'll be pretty much everything. There's also much more revealed later on, but I'll just be recapping how much has been revealed up to this point.
You are actually treating this like the theory of relativity, aren't you?
Like you've ever read past the first page of any science book.
Like you've ever read past the first letter of the alphabet.
I say this all the time, but Joe is an incredibly intelligent individual, Don. Granted, he is a bit delayed with some of his speech patterns, but he's just as capable as any human being.
Obama, that last part was a bold-faced lie. He moves around like a zombie from Castlevania. You're telling me that there's a fully functional man behind that skeleton?
Okay, maybe the latter not so much, but still give credit where credit is due.
That's a rocky road you're walking down. Name the last intelligent thing that Joe has done.
What about, damn, you're really putting me on spot here.
My point exactly.
Just to echo what you already know, I'm sitting right here.
Then let's hear it from the man himself, Mr. President. What have you done recently that's even the slightest bit of intelligent?
What about, damn, you are really putting us on spot here.
And it all comes full circle.
You're no better. Remember how you served athletes a fast food feast during a government shutdown? You look like a hyena with the way you smiled in that photo.
Athletes got to eat, and I was simply commending them for their proud accomplishment.
Donald, athletes, fast food. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Opposites don't attract in this case.
A little fast food never killed anybody.
Never mind. That may be the dumbest thing you've ever said.
I said a little, not a lot. Use your ears, Joe.
Well, judging by your stature, it's easy to assume you don't know rationing.
Who do you expect me to be built like, Thanos? While I do pride myself on my incredible health, you have to understand I'm not Superman, nor do I claim to be.
You definitely claim to be.
Otherwise, your rallies wouldn't be like cults. You see everyone dressed in MAGA hats cheering your name.
Welcome to American politics, Obama. Would you like an introductory class?
He's saying don't put on a whole show just for attention.
Welcome to American politics, Joe. Would you like an introductory class?
This little Muppet just loves hide and seek, huh?
Try to just reboot ventilation. Buy as much time as you can.
I doubt it'll get me anywhere, but here goes nothing.
And he already ran by. Yeah, I think we've lost yet again.
This has been quite the eye-opening experience. I assumed that you two would be a little bit lackadaisical once you heard we only had to deal with one animatronic, but it seems like I might have gotten callous too.
I don't even know half the words you just said, but we're getting manhandled by this night.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that everything will just magically fix itself and this night will be over.
Obama, stop living in a fantasy world. Miracles don't exist anymore. So is that just a common thing now, the double jump scare?
I guess so.
Well, shucks, what do we do now, Joe?
We've spent long enough on this night. Next time we come back, we are guaranteed to finish the night, no matter how long it takes.
Joe, you're too old to finish.
Shut up!
Before you start the game, Donald, I need to go to the bathroom.
I have to take a call too, so I'll also be back in a minute.
Don't take too long. I have leftovers I need to microwave. I don't care if your name is lefty or righty or slightly horizontally angled to the northwesty. If you and your pals even think about taking a step towards me today, there won't be a mechanic alive that will fix what I'll do to you. I brought you in here for $5, but I can take you out in less than 5 seconds. And I want you to never forget that. Do you hear me?
Does he even know you have cameras around here that you can access at any time?
I don't think Don even realizes we're not the real presidents.
Wait, what?
What?
What did you just say?
I said I don't think Don even realizes we're not getting presents for Christmas.
Oh, I don't think he would really care about that.
That's true. Let's just go back in there then.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, we're back, Donald.
That's good because I started it anyways. I got tired of waiting.
Are you that confident in your ability to get past the night? You have had a bit of trouble.
Stop doubting the world's best security guard, Joe. Do you not remember that I assessed my abilities before I started this session?
False confidence has worked previously for you, so maybe you can finally go up to bat for this one.
It'll be interesting to see how you play your cards, Donald. The game is already on the pitcher's mound, ready to lob these fastballs at you. I just hope you're ready.
I'm always ready, Joe. I have to be. I'm the world's best security guard. Why would I be eyeing down an empty vent if I wasn't?
I guess the most we can do is let the cards play themselves out. After all, this is made harder with multiple animatronics after us. How are you going to handle the stress?
Joe, I don't know if you lost your brain matter during that call, but I think you can clearly see that I'm using all the tools I can to do my bidding. Except silent ventilation, I apparently saw that it was terrible.
You're not wrong about that one. It isn't really the best. It can come in handy sometime, but it's more of a useless feature.
Looks like you have the hang of it. And there's the game. It's like a YouTube ad just came in hot.
Quiet, Obama. I have 2 bogeys on my flank right as we speak. I have to keep quiet as a mouse.
I think I just heard him move.
I said, quiet, Obama. These tricky little spawns from the crypt love to play tricks on your ears. I'm going to do a scan now to see what's going on.
You were going to do a scan. Now you're going to be sitting in the back of a hearse.
Of course someone would be attracted to that noise. Do you guys not have a customer's frontal lobe to bite off or something? It's still you? Can you get out of my vent now?
You just might be cornered here, Don.
Okay, I think he left.
I always come back.
Did your raisin sack shrivel up down there?
That was
probably the least masculine scream I've ever heard, Donald.
When I get my hands on this caramel coat of crap, I'm throwing him in the toilet where he belongs.
Very ironic considering the outcome of your last encounter.
You were just at the pooper. Don't make me send you back there too, Obama.
You were just at the community tab. Don't make me send you back there, Donald.
I will say, you guys do have some creativity when it comes to taking photos for the community.
Ask and you shall receive. I deliver when the people ask. That's what Donald J. Trump is all about, after all.
I was more so talking about what you guys do for the pictures. I simply ask for a picture of a package, and I get delivered Barack and you just posing outside of a UPS building, standing like you're Jesse Pinkman.
You will never believe how that got taken, by the way.
Well, now I'm interested.
I guess a listening ear is a running mouth, isn't it, Obama?
So let me set the scene. It's 2 a.m. and I was about to head to bed for the night, and I got a ringer from my personal phone from none other than Donald. Not his assistant, Donald himself. So I'm thinking it could be an emergency.
I considered it pretty urgent.
So I pick up and all I hear from the other end is, meet me at this address and hurry.
Pretty ominous.
So I'm speeding down the road, probably going 85 or so, because I think that Donald finally ticked someone off and is being held ransom.
Right, especially with the tone of things.
Tell me why I pull up to the building and I see this ogre in the parking lot with an Amazon box in his hand and a tripod in front of him.
Oh boy.
Obama, whether you were angry or not, you have to admit that the picture came out looking spectacular, truly spectacular, mostly because I was in it.
Is that why you look so angry in that picture?
Yeah, because I had to be up at 7 a.m. sharp, and I was under the impression there was an emergency. Meanwhile, the only thing in danger was my mental well-being.
Too much Donald will do that to a person.
In my opinion, you guys don't have enough of me. I'm the best, the very best that a guy can be. Just imagine if we were roommates or something in college.
Too much Donald will do that to a person.
I'm probably on a watch list over there.
Lefty, I told you to stay away from me. When I get my hands on you back at the floor plan, I'm treating you like an ear cleaner.
Third time's the charm, they say.
Quit the harassment. I was being distracted by the conversation at hand. My head's out of the clouds now and in the game, so let me get in my groove.
Deja vu, anyone?
Marty, stop trying to plunge my butthole tight. I'm trying to work here.
Bittersweet, but fitting.
Donald, you're going to let a roll of brown paper towels at a gas station bathroom talk to you like that?
Will you stop being so condescending? Haven't I told you that I'm the world's best security guard? After a little bit of adversity, we'll be right back on top.
Second attempt.
I was looking at the vent. How is that even possible?
Easier than I thought it would be.
You're absolutely getting put in the springlock suit tonight, Donald. No remorse from William.
If you need help, just ask.
Remember who you're speaking to. I am the best, the very best around. I'm going to jump off of a skyscraper now.
Per verbal obligation, I said that if you need help, just say so.
Per verbal obligation, Joe. I'm here to remind you of your mistakes that you made in life.
Which wrongdoing are you picking from Santa's naughty list this time?
Your brilliant idea to treat our microphones like they were old Sony speakers.
Don, none of that would have happened if you didn't wreck the setup because of some stupid fly.
I still stand by my original actions. You don't understand the sheer annoyance of a pest constantly buzzing in your ear.
I sit by you every day, Donald. I think I know what an annoyance is.
Peanut Gallery is a no-talking zone, Obama. Anyways, what was I saying?
Something about bringing irrelevant issues up from the past.
Yeah, the mic of '87, I saw it floating around in the comments.
You have to admit, that's a pretty clever nickname for what we did.
Yeah, instead of a skull getting crushed, it was our future hopes and dreams.
How long until you're going to drop it?
I said 6 months, Joe. I have a quota to fill.
Really loving those ads, huh?
Besides, I'm sure our community doesn't want you to hatch any more revamp plans.
How are you even talking and playing right now?
For once, I have to sit on Donald's side here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know you just wanted to polish off a couple things, but just because something is newer doesn't mean it's better.
That's something I would say.
A picture from your playbook, if you can call it that.
Looking back on it, I presumably should have aired out a test video before we just implemented it into an entire video. We were just so pressed for time that day that I wanted to get it out.
Can these ads calm down for 5 minutes? Why do they keep stalking me? I'm trying to get my work done here.
The ads ran once at least. Now you don't have to worry about them throughout the rest of the night.
Great. Now we're just kicking back in the middle of a sauna while we have killer mutants trying to come down a Pringle can.
I'll be impressed if you can find a way to slip out of here alive. With that many tasks to do, it'll be a wonder if you can get past them at all.
Well, it would really help if we didn't have side conversations about dead primary leaders or whatever soda we like it. Allow me to focus and keep the trap zipped up.
That is true. We don't want to be stuck on this night forever. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that it would get tired after the third video about it.
Like right now. He's sitting right in the vent. Keep the smack talk from reaching your mouth for about 10 seconds or so. Okay, may the fat jokes ensue.
Don, you only have one more task to do. This is an easy hole-in-one if you let it be.
Silence. I need complete silence. We're done. Now, that's what I'm talking about. First attempt, just like I said it was.
Something tells me that we have a backlog of previous footage that says otherwise. What about the past half hour that were blown on attempts to beat the night, Don?
I have dementia.
No, you don't. I'm the one with the issues of memory over here.
Who are you?
Now stop making those jokes. What's your name?
What are you looking at, buddy?
He looks like if a prescription bottle was a person.
And gentlemen, welcome to Scrutinize. This is a game about being on Neighborhood Watch, and you have to file reports in your area.
Hot MILFs in my area?
Autocorrecting a lot here.
We have a lot to get into, so let's just jump right into the game.
Here we are, night one.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
First off, our house looks like an elder home. And second, that cutscene took forever.
Were you listening at all?
No, not one bit. I actually want you to explain what I need to do.
You cannot be serious, Donald.
I'm sitting here waiting, aren't I?
The character, Luna, is trying to hunt down the blue blood killer, which claimed her cousin's life. She hopes to do so by going through Neighborhood Watch reports in hopes of finding some evidence.
Is she stupid? What kind of ego does she have?
Not like her cousin was killed or anything.
Whatever. But I'll play along. Time to lock down this neighborhood and help this lady mourn in peace.
There's definitely going to be more to mourn after we're done.
Hello, door? Seems like this lady's house is against her, too.
A breaker unit there, I'm sure that's not important.
What's this? Wanted by the FBI, the blue blood killer.
Looks like it's our bulletin board for research.
Was this our cousin? Man, no wonder she got killed. The ego must run in the family.
That's a bit, you know what? I won't say what I want to say.
Oh, yeah, you can tell we're single, too. This is our dedication. No man or anything satisfying in life.
Donald, just when will fictional characters be safe around you?
Never. Now let's get to work. We got a lot of desktop icons here. Are we going to be using all of these?
If I remember correctly, we do, but that's only because these have minimal functionality to them.
Well, here's the report desk. What do we have cracking tonight?
I don't think it's appropriate to sunbathe in your backyard with little clothing on when you willingly know some teenage boys live around you. What?
Didn't know Colleen Ballinger was still around.
Wow.
All right, this looks like the identification system, so we just pop the information in here, right?
Yep, you got it.
The police are going to love digging through your search history, ma'am.
Search history isn't a safe topic around you, Donald.
Listen, I would be scared straight into a hiding hole if I saw your browsing history.
You're scared of mine? There's got to be war crimes hiding in yours. And that probably isn't the worst thing in there.
Can't even go 5 seconds without yapping about the game.
Well, at least we don't need help browsing the internet, Joe.
I was the one that built this laptop, you boofhead. The saying is wrong. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Well, speaking of new tricks, do I fill out this weight or not? Because we don't know it.
I'm not helping you with everything.
Fine. I didn't need your help anyways.
So why did you
We'll
ask?
just search right from the get-go.
Or cut me off, that works too.
Hold on a minute. We got 4 different results here.
Rachel Green of Montana. Convenient how we just have access to this sort of stuff.
Donald, what are you doing?
What now?
That's going to submit the ticket. Don't do that just yet. Look around a bit more. Use more of the apps.
Can you let my jockstrap breathe a bit? I wasn't going to submit it yet. I just wanted it as a placeholder. Remember, I'm the world's best security guard. The very best.
Well, what is the very best security guard plotting?
Look at this right here. Social spy, I assume, allows you to spy on other people's social media.
Your gut instinct isn't letting you down so far.
We need some real substantial evidence.
We got something. Hold on.
Check out my page on Only Admirers. Made a 50% discount for everyone that signs up before Dare Day on June 1st. Come quick and you'll get something special.
Single mother alert. I hope your landlord raises your rent.
All right, then.
Well, so far, it's not looking good for Rachel Green, especially if she's trying to get nasty on the poop deck.
Regardless of what she's doing, it's pretty nasty when you call it a poop deck, Donald.
Taking the name a bit literal, Barack.
Let's see if we can get any results on police records. Maybe that'll help solidify our case here against Rachel.
That definitely won't be enough. We need some real hard knocks evidence. And there's not any police records regardless.
Dang, nothing on any of the Rachels? I was thinking there had to be some sort of loitering charge or something.
Swing and a miss.
Well, let's see what other magic we got in our bag of tricks.
Sim database. Let's just type in her name and see if there's any results for anything.
If I'm correct, this is regarding their cell phone information. So we should be able to pull up old
Got it.
messages and things of that nature.
I feel like we're violating several laws while we're in the process of this, but who cares?
Now you're getting into the spirit, Obama.
I don't know if I would call it spirit.
What am I supposed to do here?
We have to crack a code or something?
Why can't I crack it? That's the right number. Oh, we have to adjust the dial?
Looks like it, but how can we tell when it's right?
Are you serious? That made no sense. I had the right number in the first place. Why do I have to crack it open like a safe?
Most likely still has security protocols, Donald.
Well, we'll get back to that later.
I needed a bathroom break anyways.
We just started.
He's holding his phone in a weird way. Freaky Obama is back at it again.
Shut up, will you?
Don't take too long. Last time Michelle was in there, I had to call a plumber.
How's the race coming along?
Great. How's the dropping out coming along?
It's fantastic. I can focus on horror games and finally relax in my golden years.
For you, it's most likely the silver years.
Yeah, your hair absorbed all the gold before my years could get to it.
The jealousy of not having hair is running rampant on you.
There's a joke I could make about your toupee, but unlike you, it's running away from me.
Speaking of running, how's the dropping out coming along?
We just keep going in a circle, huh?
Old habits die hard, Joseph. Old habits die hard.
You know, some circles end, though.
Yeah, I do. Circle of life is all about doing many things for the last time. An interesting concept, very interesting.
C'est la vie, as they say.
Yep.
Are you not going to pause the game?
In all honesty, I expected Obama to just wiggle his juice out, but something tells me he's not using a urinal.
I have the plumber on speed dial, if necessary.
Something tells me Obama doesn't know that.
Something is telling you right.
All right, did I miss anything?
Do I need to?
And no, you do not need to call the plumber, Joe.
Just making sure.
While you were treating that bathroom like Shrek's outhouse, we found out that Rachel bought some interesting apparel from a store called Pleasure Palace.
Sunless bronzer, sunbathing mask, and sun tanning oil.
All of which someone would be purchasing if they were going to sunbathe.
To be fair, this lady does seem like a Karen, the fact she's this into someone's business, but I can see how it's a problem with adolescents next door.
Well, this is a giant waste of time because I doubt this beanstalk of a woman is linked to the blue blood killer in any way. But I'm already this deep into this mess, so I might as well just check out all of our tools.
Good thing the old dog knows some new tricks.
Whatever jargon you say, remember to unplug the computer and plug it back in when we have technical issues.
That won't erase your history, Donald.
And yet here you are, likely scheming at ways to erase yours.
Anyways.
I think we already narrowed it down to this lady right here. However, I still want to crack this sim just because it's annoying me.
We also only have circumstantial evidence with this. I say we still need to look for something a bit more concrete.
Oh, I'm in. What are you looking up, Rachel?
Bunch of only admirer searches on here. Looks like she's following up with her social media inquiries.
I wonder if she ever thought people would be snooping around her phone.
They don't have inner monologue. Now let's get to the pictures.
Of course, Donald is fixated.
Boring. Let's see what's in text convos.
Seems like she's having a pretty enthralling conversation with Amber Kay.
Rachel just recently sent an email to only admirers, but this just backs up what we already have.
I think that tanning purchase is evidence enough. It's not like we really need to attach any of this. We already know that this lady is the one doing all of this anyways.
Yeah, but if we don't have anything solidified, the report could be rejected, which only creates more problems for us.
Like we need any of that. Isn't the whole point of the game to avoid people that are hunting us down?
Not ironic at all that we're browsing through a virtual prostitute's phone.
I'm just reading along here trying to regurgitate what they're texting, but in all honesty, it's not really anything substantial.
If they're talking about all this, maybe they should talk about finding a father figure. How about that?
You never know, maybe her father is still around.
Yeah, well, he's only been at the store for the past 23 years.
Well, from the looks of it, we've done just about everything we can.
I'll just use this as the evidence and we'll go from there.
You know, Donald, a part of this game is checking around the house to make sure nobody has broken in. I highly, highly recommend you do that. We haven't gotten up since the start of the game.
I had other matters to attend to, like shaming a Reddit girl. All right, let's look around a bit more.
I'm surprised we didn't get up to stretch in the first place.
Why is this window open? Luna, are we stupid?
Fresh air, I guess.
That window was already closed. How do I lock it? How do I lock the window?
Does it not let you?
No, I thought I was clicking it, but I wasn't. I guess Luna really is stupid after all.
She ranks pretty high in the legal system.
Well, her taste in art sucks. That was a horror-looking painting.
Sort of reminds me of that One Weekend album cover.
I'm starting to think Luna is actually deficient in common sense. Like your cousin got killed, and you have the bright idea to keep all of your windows open?
Interesting choice, but I think that's how the house starts out, so I think we just have to be ready.
Good heads up for next time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is the room dark? I don't like dark rooms in my own house.
Did we even go into this room?
I'm not sure, but I can't remember if the game starts off with all of the lights on or not. Might be a good idea to make a mental note of our surroundings.
It's probably financially irresponsible to keep all the lights on at one time, unless we get paid the big bucks.
When you have to have a flashlight regularly equipped to your waist just to walk around your own house, that's a problem.
Seems like she's used to this sort of pressure, whoever's applying it.
Donald, it is not a good idea to be in the dark. Just turn the light on.
There's not even a light switch. Well, I'll just shut up.
On top of the many stupid things that you've said and done, I rate this on the C tier.
Blah, blah, blah. Go cry to your wife about it.
Isn't what you just did a form of crying in a way?
He'll never admit that, though.
This is like the third time I tried to go in the bedroom and the door acts like a nightclub bouncer.
Maybe this house is haunted.
Like, look at this. Why do they always try to crease my J's?
I think creasing your J's should be the least of our concern right now. This is the third window that's just been opened.
There's someone in the house. Guarantee there's someone in the house, probably hiding on the terrace or something.
Then that wouldn't be in the house.
You know what I mean.
We really don't.
Sec cams. Did we need to be doing this the whole time?
I thought that was mostly understood, but I stand corrected.
Oh, we're on our Five Nights at Freddy's for sure. Make sure we don't have animatronics moving around.
So far, I don't see any bears or bunnies trying to make it clap, and I'd prefer to keep it that way.
Trying to make it what?
Instagram Reels found a home rooted away in Donald's memory cabinet.
Whoa, what just happened? Did someone just turn the power off?
Do you remember where the breaker is? We could probably use that to turn the power back on.
That's what I'm trying to remember, but I don't want to get put in a body bag. Is it in this room right here?
Just brace yourself for impact.
Is it? No, this is the bathroom. Why doesn't this lady have a gun or something? Did you not see what happened with your cousin?
If we're doing things like this, I feel like having a firearm is almost necessary.
Here we are, the breaker. Now let's not die. Wait, do I have to flip more on?
I think that should be it. I don't remember the game having a multiple breaker mechanic.
Oh, wait. And just like that, we have light in this household once again.
Now, I think it's important that we... did you open that?
Either I have the strongest swing on planet Earth or we need to call Zach Bagans.
This isn't a bad spot, now that I have a second look at it. Could use some carpet in the living room, though. That's what I will say.
Maybe some better lights, too? Ones that don't always turn on and off?
She definitely gets her supplies from Family Dollar.
With how much paper she uses, I don't blame her.
All right, time to submit the report now. Do I drag it over here or something? Does that shredding mean report filed?
No, it means we shredded the report. So all of the work that we just did meant nothing.
Well then.
It was a stupid report anyways. On to the next one.
Yep, that's certainly cope.
Last night I was awoken in the middle of the night by what sounded like a group of men talking directly outside my window. I went downstairs to get a visual of what they looked like. When I turned on the outside lights, they scattered like a bunch of cockroaches.
Yeah, he's liberal.
I counted 6 white men with dark clothing on.
What are you talking about?
I walked outside and found they broke some parts off my golf cart in an attempt to steal it, I think.
Rule number 1 is to get the shotgun. He failed that rule, and now he's forced to look at a middle-aged woman on neighborhood watch, take care of his problems.
He was outnumbered 6-1. You can't really blame him. Also, this is the entire purpose of the neighborhood watch.
Just to put it out there without any future harassment, I would be the best neighborhood watchman, the very best.
With the mansion you live in, there isn't much of a neighborhood to watch.
Shrubbery can get pretty active in the late night.
Whenever you two stop being Democratic fuddy-duddies is the day we can prosper as a country.
I wasn't even trying to be whatever Polish word you just said. I was being realistic. How do you anticipate an all-nighter when the only thing you have to watch is your butler picking up the DoorDash?
It must be the time of year where snails can sprout from banana trees because you're as slow as they get. Haven't you heard of cameras, Obama? No internet connection?
Oh yeah, there's a router in the backroom closet that you have to reboot. Forgot to tell you that.
You also forgot to tell him what's a shredder and what's not.
You see, this is why I'm the best watchman and you're not. Even with me being in the mansion, I'm the very best.
That's my point. How would you even monitor the neighborhood when all the cameras would barely wrap around your house?
Silly, silly Obama. Always worrying about the over and never worrying about the under. Is it good to go?
Yep.
Perfect. Obama, you need to get your head under the clouds before lightning strikes your big old bald head.
Are you going to stop talking in riddles, or are you going to answer my question?
This is like witnessing Batman talk to the Joker in real time.
You cannot be a real person. Did you just forget that cameras can exist anywhere on planet Earth? Why would I need cameras to be directly attached to my house?
Yeah, real intuitive thought when there's no power at the end of the street.
Obama, you bloody tampon, you're getting stupider and stupider the more you talk. Do batteries not exist for you liberals, or is that not environment friendly enough?
Say, Joe, how's the weather?
It's fantastic. How are you doing today, Joe?
I love bickering in front of the camera with thousands of people watching.
Me too, Joe.
Look what you're doing. Joe needs his headlights changed.
This might be the worst conversation we've ever had, and let's hope no one asks us how to change a light bulb. We'll die before we do.
I'm surprised we didn't get a larger pool of results here.
Wait, are we looking for all 6 of them or just one? Are all 6 guys exactly 5'6" and 225 pounds?
Dang, 5'6" and 225 pounds. How did he scatter so fast?
He must have rolled away like an Autobot or something.
You make it hard not to comment on your weight.
Well, none of these guys really match the report, but it's easier to guesstimate someone's height rather than their weight. So I'll assume the height is more accurate.
This is an eyewitness testimony.
We got Barry Wright, age 26, weight 182 pounds. Well, you're in the right place, pal.
He does not look like he's 26 or 182 pounds.
I don't think the game paid that much attention to detail.
Well, we're gonna roll with this guy for now. He best matches the description. But let's try to find some more evidence before we throw the book at him.
I want you to notice the red square up at the top of this screen. That's how many reports that we can get wrong throughout the week. If we get so many wrong, then we fail our quota.
Made a mental note for it when Donald dies and I have to take over.
Which is never. So we have Barry's social media, and he looks like he's just down to get dirty.
Seems like we have a certified lover boy on our hands.
But so far, this doesn't really prove anything regarding destruction of property.
You have a point. Abigail is fine. She's made of sunshine. Her kisses are sweet, but her skeletons are obsolete. Is this guy just taking pictures of random women?
He must be, because he certainly has zero game.
Nothing wrong complimenting a girl, but posting about multiple women is certainly an interesting choice.
Yeah, this freak is definitely still using Facebook. Another Zuckerberg Zucker, if you catch my drift.
I really don't.
Just off his inability to keep a woman, I'm going to search police records. Maybe this will point us in the right direction.
If not, it may be the best case to look at another person, because I don't think we have a strong case here.
Yep, we really don't have a case here.
Who should we pick
But
next?
something strikes me off about this guy. I'm almost positive there's something here. We just have to keep digging.
Oh, okay then.
That's a risk, Donald.
Now, hold on. What did he buy here?
Spice blend, percolated pipe, red cherry syrup, rainbow slinky, massage oil, and glow sticks.
For $380? Did he buy 1,000 glow sticks for a Mr. Beast challenge?
No, those women on Barry's Facebook look too old to be Mr. Beast fans.
They're also too old to be around Mr. Beast and his team anyways.
I knew the Mr. Beast Island seemed familiar.
Can't say that one too loud.
This guy's a blown-out weirdo. I don't know whatever RuPaul's Drag Race events that he's holding in his bedroom, but he needs to be investigated more.
Again, this is a risk because we don't have anything that ties him to this specific report. He could also be associated with another report that we'll have in the future, so keep that in mind.
Got it. Now we spy on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, reminder that this is a very common thing to happen.
Whoa, what is he looking up?
GHB, truth serum, and local young single ladies.
And how to dig a hole for a body?
I told you this guy was a freak.
GHB is a party drug, by the way, so this is hinting he could have drugged someone and they overdosed.
Well, that seals the deal. Even if he's not related to the report, I gotta let people know that this man is basically guilty of murder.
I thought you weren't about being guilty until proved innocent.
He practically proved himself guilty. All right, let's stretch out and get a good look around. No Russian men hiding, that's good.
That's your definition of a good look around?
Well, we're dead.
I'm not done looking around, you simpletons. I'm still gonna do my due diligence on the cameras. I can't have any leprechauns attacking us.
Leprechauns?
I think he means the guy in the lab suit.
All right, how do I submit this thing?
Drag it over. It looks like you already knew.
They don't call me the world's best neighborhood watchman for a reason.
I'm not so sure, Donald. Look at the top of the screen. The number near the red square just went up.
Are you serious?
I told you to watch out for that. If the report isn't consistent, why would anybody investigate?
My bad for wanting to catch a freakazoid, but I guess we're on to the next report.
There have been several cars in and out of Devon's driveway today. More than one of them didn't even have plates on the vehicle, and I'm pretty sure he was arguing with one of the drivers while gesturing for him to get the car into his garage.
Plug weird, but he chilled.
Caught me on look in the commotion and gave me this look that said, go the fuck inside and mind your business.
Interesting.
Which is exactly what I did, but I continued to watch from the comfort of my home.
This guy is a loser.
When everything settled, he went to shake the driver's hand and the driver pulled his hand away.
Certainly didn't mind his own
I
business.
squinted to see what was wrong with Devin's hands, and they had an odd, unnatural reddish hue to them.
Plug is most certainly more than weird, but the person filing this report is no better. You don't have anything better to do than spy on your neighbors?
We're on Neighborhood Watch for a reason. I'm assuming the only people that are reporting to Neighborhood Watch are at least in their 40s.
Typically, the younger generation are too involved with their own lives that they don't care, or they can't afford houses in neighborhoods with Neighborhood Watch.
That says a lot about the current state of the economy and the current leader of the economy.
Are we really doing this? We're playing a tattletale game of I Spy and we're going to argue over the economy?
No, but if you shout like this, I'm going to match your energy.
You two don't have a lot of shouts left. Don't be wasting them here.
Oh, I'm just messing around. I don't really care.
Oh.
No results found?
Did you type out any of the information wrong?
I don't think I did. I'm checking back and forth right now, and all of it looks right.
Joe, any input?
I'm trying to remember if the game has some reports that the suspects are almost impossible to find.
Well, we can't really file a report if we don't have a lead, so we might be out of luck on this one. Yeah, Devin just doesn't even exist or something. He's a figment of this guy's imagination.
So what now? Do we just move on to the next report or something?
I'm going to check his name on any debit cards because they have to list his government name on legal documentation.
Let's hope we can get some sort of result. Never mind.
Well, I'm just convinced that this person doesn't exist.
What's your move?
I don't really care. I'll submit it just to calm that guy's nerves.
Don't look now, but it was another wrong report.
I knew that guy was a drug addict, just like Rambley from the last game.
Rambley wasn't on drugs. He was just eccentric.
I was jogging around the park and I saw a woman pushing a girl into a car. I had my headphones in and they were far away, but it looked like the girl was crying as she clutched her face.
What the?
What? I should get some rest. Oh, we're going to bed.
Finally, after a bunch of hard work, the world's best neighborhood watchman can at least get a good night's rest.
What the?
Ow, that hurt.
And we just lost the game.
We got kidnapped? Why did we get kidnapped? Is that because of the stupid reports?
No, we died because we didn't check the windows. The windows will automatically pop open due to a failure in the lock mechanics, and someone can sneak in if we don't regularly check them.
Would have been nice to know beforehand, Joe. Now I got to see this smiling critter fanboy come in with the bass drop again.
You know what that means, right? The music agrees. It's my turn to play.
All right, Obama, since I'm the world's best neighborhood watchman, I'll give you some tips.
We got a broken nose and a bloody lip last time we listened to you. I'll just go with my gut instinct for once.
We have to start playing more games that I'm not aware of because it's no fun just sitting back and watching you guys play.
Well, if you stopped picking the games that you played, maybe we would have that possibility, you dingus.
It's not my fault that these games are so good that you need to play them. Tell game developers to make good games that I've never played before.
Maybe you should have saved the game playing for retirement and not the Oval Office. Instead, we have Candy Cadet bringing back nickel candy and avoiding several critical wars.
Don't blame me. I just play horror games.
I'm not sure if that defense is going to stand on any weighted judgment.
I'm like the Burger King. I don't make the burgers, but I'm the king of them. In the same way, just because I'm president doesn't mean every little thing has to be something I worry about.
That sounds like something I would say. Why are you stealing my lines?
Yeah, you guys definitely need to stop being around each other so much.
I just know she has the BBL Drizzy headset.
The BBL hoo-ha?
It's a wonder if aliens really are avoiding this planet.
You know those headsets I'm talking about.
Not one bit.
You're on your own, man.
The headsets where they throw any customer service agent on a desk and make them answer internet calls.
Oh, a call center headset.
Yes, exactly. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Obama. I was losing myself in my thoughts for a minute.
That doesn't really sound like the comfiest headset in the world.
We've had this conversation before. Everything about customer service sucks, especially the people, but the equipment is certainly no better.
We're not even wearing a headset, are we?
Beats me, but I feel like we would need to if we're looking to hear things on the cameras.
Then how would we be able to hear the things inside?
You know, that's not an issue I'm really considering because we shouldn't be in this mess in the first place.
Life is unpredictable, they say.
So this is our suspect, And now we have to find evidence that he's been doing something that matches this report, right?
Right.
What did this Kroger employee do again? I didn't really care to read the report.
He had weird stains on his shirt and he was acting suspicious.
Why are these people so nosy?
No results for any social media. Can I use his alias?
You should be able to. Also, to answer your question, Donald, Neighborhood Watch is typically full of nosy people.
That's so stupid. Let a guy breathe or something. This guy doesn't even sound that weird. Maybe he spilled coffee on his shirt or something.
His social doesn't reveal anything either. All this post is saying is that he's available to pet sit, and this was over 6 years ago.
One punch man falling onto hard times.
We don't exactly have to be scared of getting one or two wrong, but keep in mind that the rejected reports don't reset. So the game could get really difficult later in the week.
I'm aware. That's why we need to get them correct now.
We got not one, but two purchases here. Big spender.
Some bleach, a black hoodie, and black jogger pants. Not suspicious at all.
Considering the report, that certainly raises some eyebrows.
Are we Neighborhood Watch for the entire city, or do we just live on O Block?
And now we have gloves, masks, rubbing alcohol, and disinfectant wipes.
Well then.
I feel like this is evidence enough, but we don't know if there was even someone butchered. That's the problem with these reports. There's nothing conclusive.
Nothing is going to be conclusive. You have to remember these reports are flawed because they're based off of civilian perspectives.
You're telling me, do I put it as evidence or not? Ugh, this is frustrating.
Come on, you can find more than receipts, Obama. With that wall of apps, we're just going to use this tiddlywink of evidence?
No, you're right. I definitely can dig up more. I just have to be a bit more patient.
It's light work for you, Obama. These people are straight Nimrods, absolute pea brains. They're not good with covering their tracks, so we can sniff them out like a hound dog.
Their text messages are a great place to start, especially when we take into account their purchases.
I was hesitant at first, but this man has to be hiding something under that big nose of his.
Now is it appropriate to say the term cavity search?
And we're in.
Oh, geez, you're right. He does have a big nose.
Focusing on the wrong thing here.
Is hydrogen peroxide safe on cotton clothes? More incrimination here.
Client and supplier?
Oh, this guy is a hitman. I think we found ourselves the money load right here.
Yeah, he's talking super weird.
Now we have client 23X. I think this is our gold mine.
Let's see here.
Do you want them held or do you want them gone? I want them gone. This man is doing what?
So that's what he meant on his Facebook when he was talking about pet sitting.
Yeah, sitting them in the grave.
Well, there's the evidence that we need. Putting him saying he doesn't get caught is so ironic.
Pride comes before the downfall, as they say.
All right, Big Nose Anthony. I suggest that you bring nose plugs to plug your nose in prison, because those prisoners will use anything and everything available to them.
Yeah, he's not seeing daylight again. Too bad, so sad. On to the next report.
That's the attitude to have, Barack.
It's no secret that Mr. Taylor's business is going down the gutter. Sounds like Mr. Taylor isn't as financially successful as the world's best businessmen, the very best.
You declared bankruptcy 5 different times.
6, actually, and they were all bold and strategic moves, very strategic.
Well, moving on from that little factoid, it seems Mr. Taylor is using some back alley business tactics to scrape by.
Well, so far he's innocent until proven guilty. That's what I say.
If only the judge preceding my trial thought the same, we might have had a chance to live in a perfect world.
Well, I will say that these neighbors have got to be the nosiest sons of guns I've ever seen.
Looks like we got a hit.
Alfred Taylor. You know, he kind of reminds me of Vivek Ramaswamy.
He looks nothing like him. Besides, maybe the same old businessman smile.
The receding hairline looks more like Barack.
And I regret saying anything.
Shoving your foot in your mouth again?
You know, we've been sitting here for a while. Let me check the cameras real quickly.
Smart thinking. I don't think Donald did enough of that, if we're being honest.
Would have helped if you said anything, you know.
I think he was talking about smart thinking. Wait, what's this, a bolo?
Oh yeah, read those real quick, Barack. They're actually important.
Again, where was this when I needed it?
Last night I thought I heard something outside my house, so I promptly checked my security cameras to see what it was and saw a strange man...
Joe again?
...creeping around.
I can still punch, you know.
Unsure of what this person was doing, snooping around outside, I shined the camera light on them to get a better look at who it was.
Is this the guy from the menu?
Yeah, this is the one.
Why is he mewing?
Couldn't tell you.
After clearly being caught, he ran off, but after checking the footage a couple times, his face seemed so familiar. It dawned on me after the fact that he matched the description of the man police were after for a murder.
Just the natural things that loiterers do.
It's our duty as members of the Watch to keep the community safe and aware of what's going on. I recommend everyone shares this message to monitor your cameras and, if available, use your camera lights to deter any suspicious persons away from your property.
How about sharing the message with the police? Or are we just stupid now?
Notice how it says we should use the lights on the cameras to deter anybody away. Keep watch on those cameras when we have free time.
Good to know, Joe. What about this other bolo?
What did they do to Agent 47?
As of today, we've notified the agency about a potential suspect we believe is involved in a sex trafficking ring.
Mr. Clean got his hands dirty.
We'd like to stress this message specifically to the women, as you could in fact be his next target.
And we just so happen to be a woman.
Based on the track record, it seems as if he is looking to kidnap women exclusively.
Because he's too weak to pick on someone his own size, I'll tell you that.
It's also come to my attention that the builder who developed many of the homes in this area cut some corners. Many of the reports point to a compromised window locking mechanism as the culprit behind the unwanted entries.
That's the reason we died, Donald. We didn't check the locks enough.
Security is key here. Leave your lights on. Ensure your windows are locked.
So because of someone else's construction ignorance, we have to suffer and deal with home invasions?
Yeah, welcome to Reality 101.
That's stupid. You're telling me we can't fix the lock mechanism in the daytime?
Luna must have a fear of going to hardware stores. But back to our friend Alfred.
That seriously upsets me. With the rich neighborhood we live in, there can't be a housing inspection done or something. And the internet is out? Luna, move out of here now. This is ridiculous.
Luna may be too focused on finding the blue blood killer that she neglects everything else in her life.
Luna, just do yourself a favor and move to an area that has Comcast. I'm begging you, because we cannot be resetting the internet multiple times a day.
Comcast isn't all that good. Let's be honest with ourselves. Now, Verizon, they're the real deal.
She could have Spectrum for all I care. Just get rid of AT&T. I've had enough of these shenanigans.
I can't turn around?
What?
Why can't I turn around?
I didn't try that. We can't even turn around while it's rebooting?
No, we can't. It's an interesting game mechanic, I'll say that.
Earth to Luna. Look at what AT&T is doing to us here. Even satellite would be better.
With the way we're going, we're certainly not going to get sponsored by AT&T anytime soon.
Why would I even want a sponsorship from AT&T? As soon as they try to send me money, the system would be rebooting.
I think we're being a bit dramatic here, but I won't argue. I'll just look up some more dirt on our old pal Alfred here.
There's not really much to go on besides word of mouth, but I suppose all these reports are word of mouth.
No results found for any social media, which is interesting, especially if he's trying to run a business.
How do you even prove that Alfred is supporting a crime syndicate?
I'm going to try his debit card to see if it spills any details, although I have my doubts. And it seems my doubts are going to prevail.
Target and a wine place. Seems like he had himself a bit of fun that night.
Maybe that's why his business is failing. The old tale of all play and no work makes Alfred a lazy couch potato.
That lazy couch potato doesn't seem to be getting himself in trouble either. I think our only gambit here now is to try his text messages, see if they reveal anything.
Let's give a big old round of applause for violating privacy.
Nothing is really private in this day and age.
Certainly not any governmental body we can blame for that.
Certainly not any governmental individual we can blame for that.
And I'm in.
How does social media work? Yeah, this guy is more than likely innocent.
Search history looks good. Nothing to hint that he's running some secret crime ring.
And we know how bad old people are when it comes to covering their tracks.
Anything in pictures? What a Facebook mom kind of gallery.
We got some text from Robert here.
Robert, I really need $2,000.
Yeah, this guy was supposed to be a mob boss, and he can't even be a boss baby. Tell me again, this case is valid.
I don't know what this has to do with Boss Baby, but I agree with you about the invalidity of this report.
I guess that's settled.
Now that I know I'm not going to report that guy, it's time to do the rounds.
Well, the only difficulties that we've seemed to have is when some crinkly bald man tried to sneak into the house and steal the Honey Nut Cheerios.
I wouldn't even mind the crinkly bald man outside of the house if the lock mechanic worked properly. And we still don't even know about the doctor guy.
Are the lab tech and the homeless man working together, Joe?
Not that I'm familiar with. I think the guy in the coat is a murderer while the Russian man is a kidnapper.
So we not only have one crazy, we have two of them. Two whole crazies.
At least they don't seem to be setting up any coordinated attack. I also think it's very unlucky that this lady falls under the scope of not just one maniac, but two of them.
Is this how people live in the inner city?
I think you're mixing up the inner city with modern-day Cleveland, but I can't blame you.
All right, well, I've pretty much seen all I needed to. Let's get this thing out of here.
Hey, look, that was the right call as well.
Light work for the team of the best security.
All right, and we can go ahead and shred that one too. Was that it?
Looks like it is.
Well, it's about time.
Yeah, no kidding.
And you didn't die either. We've officially passed the night.
One night? All that work and we only got one night out of it? That took like an hour.
Actually, I think it was over an hour.
These nights are as grueling as you make them, really. Also, the reports increase as well, so there's that.
Why are the lights turned off?
You could also ask why they aren't turning back on. You're telling me this place doesn't even have backup generators?
It's not like that, Donald. I think I was turning on the wrong light. But I don't understand why she keeps opening up her windows during this dangerous time.
Maybe she doesn't have a working AC unit.
This lady practically lives in a house made out of dirty Q-tips and pizza cardboard, and you're telling me we're worried about neighborhood watch?
Luna really will catch the blue blood killer by any means necessary, but that also must mean that more than likely we aren't getting the best nutrition in our bodies.
A blood system made up of sugar substitutes and Subway sandwiches.
There's 13 different things that I would mix in that bloodstream, including black tar and cigarette ash, but Subway sandwiches seem just a bit too healthy.
Okay, I doubt she's a Dark Soul skeleton. I just mean proper amino acids and carbohydrates.
Your proposition has not altered the comparison, not even in the slightest.
All right, time to get the night started.
We have to do 5 reports tonight? We're not made of time, you stupid system.
There's a lot of construction sounds coming from Anthony's backyard, especially at night, when a lot of us in the neighborhood are trying to get some sleep.
Disturbing the peace, huh?
I've heard hammering, sawing, drilling, and even a jackhammer one night. My wife looked over the fence and swore she saw him building what seemed like several coffins.
I sincerely hope that no criminal is ever that stupid to build up his schemes in broad daylight. Not even Gotham would have that level of stupidity and crime.
He's not only making himself a target for his neighbors, he's making himself a target for the actual police force.
I'm going to be more general with my searches from now on. These reports can be off sometimes.
Yeah, it looks like that's the way to go. We actually have a pool of results this time.
I think that's our man in question.
Why do all of these suckers smile like they're taking a photo for a job interview? Their social media has to be some of the most boring, truly boring spots on the face of the internet.
Donald, yet again, focusing on what matters, truly matters.
As usual. What are you doing, Barack?
Something's not right. It was the quietest sound I've ever heard, but I swear I just heard something that I usually don't hear at that computer.
Elephant Ear Obama must be hearing the car crash from 15 blocks over. I wasn't able to hear a thing unless you have some unrecognized ESP.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but I do commend Barack for staying on the cautious side. You know how the game goes? The further you get into it, the more difficult it becomes.
Unless this lady just brands a big iron on her hip, what are we even going to do in the events that the crazy jacket man breaks into our house? Run outside and hope the Russian helps?
Maybe it's like a turf war thing, and both of them are fighting for the right to commit acts against humanity on us.
That's not something that you can really spin in a positive light, Barack.
Well, someone has to be positive, and it's certainly not you two at the moment.
Not a lot to be positive about. I'm watching this 6'3" man cosplaying a 5'2" Latina mom trying to fend off intruders with a spatula.
And is it or is it not working?
That's my point. The fact we have to ask ourselves that is the biggest problem of them all.
Anyways, back to our coffin critter over here.
Took a visit to the abandoned rail station of Manahala West, built in 1844 and decommissioned in 1986. If only I had ridden the majestic transport that ran through this beautiful country.
Well, he likes old people things. Maybe that will link him to a burial or something.
I don't know if you just saw at the top, but it seems like he's building something with another friend of his.
I did see that, actually, and is the main reason why I'm going to do a bit of digging around through his phone.
Golly goo, I'm so bored right now, I'm just this close to screaming.
We got some receipts here with quite the dollar bills listed on them.
Wait, the internet didn't go out?
No, you dingus. The message read that no police records were found.
Not much there from what I just gathered. Even if we prove that this guy is building something, who's to say that the wife was even right?
Building coffins also doesn't directly loop him to any murders. There is still a heavy amount of evidence that we would have to assume for there to be a valid report.
I don't want these people breathing down our necks the entire time when all we're trying to do is have a bit of fun here.
I'm trying to do a job, you're trying to have fun. We're not the same.
You're using Neighborhood Watch to help find the blue blood killer. I'm using Neighborhood Watch to judge the neighbors. We are not the same.
I don't think that was a point in your favor, Donald, but I'll just let Barack work his magic.
This is where all the gold is, after all.
Miniature trees, locomotive sets, backyard train sets. Yeah, this guy's wife clearly is a blonde, and I've never even seen her before in my life.
There's a bunch of pictures in here, too, of them building the train set. This is what they must be doing all hours of the day and night.
Sounds like the guy's wife just wanted a reason to put his name on a Neighborhood Watch report.
The nerve of some people to go out of their way to do that is astounding, truly astounding. The ignorance of the Montana mildew must be seeping into the brains of the civilians.
Well, whatever the case is, the report can just get shredded. Probably the biggest nothing burger that we've had so far.
We seem to be getting through this with a lot of ease, the biggest ease of the 21st century.
I wouldn't say that. For all you know, we could have left our car door unlocked and the jacket guy snuck in for the night.
It's true that crackheads also need a place to stay.
Homelessness is at an all-time high, I suppose, but the point is that you're wishing bad luck on us, Donald.
Here you go again with that superstition crap. Joe, listen to me and listen to me carefully.
Oh, boy.
We could have our doors as wide as the sea, our windows ready and waiting to give every burglar a trip to Cancun. And even then, these scaredy cats wouldn't get in. Not a chance.
Whoa!
Well then, seems like Donald's taunting did the trick, and also lagged the jump scare as well.
We became a statistic?
Do I have full authority to blame that loss on Donald? Because he absolutely just willed that on me.
And so what if I did? What are you going to do about it?
Think fast.
What?
You did not think fast.
Did you just knock him out?
Didn't mean to, but he'll wake up soon enough.
I'll order some Papa John's for him. Maybe that'll snap him back into it.
Ooh, that sounds like it'll hit the spot. Get me something too.
You want pineapple on your pizza, I assume?
You want to end up like him?
Yep, Brock, you're up first.
Let's put this golden teddy bear back in the claw machine.
So what do we have to do to survive this night?
If not obvious, this night is different from all of the others. The only enemy we have to worry about is Nightmare Fredbear.
Wait, I thought it was Golden Freddy.
I was just calling him that for namesake. Regardless, on this night, you have to flash the light no matter what. You don't listen to his breathing, but it's still important to use sound. When he's in the hallway, shut the door until he leaves.
For both the hallways and the closets?
For the closet and bed, he'll actually laugh when he teleports.
Didn't know that piss bear was holstering a damn portal gun.
The more you know. Oh, he's right there.
Yep, now just wait for him to walk away and repeat the process.
Any other damn encyclopedia book we should know about?
For the closet, you have to keep the door closed until he moves. For the bed, you have to keep the light on until he leaves. Be careful. Sometimes his laughs are just decoys to get you to waste time at the closet.
Got it. Is there anything else I need to know?
That's about it. Good luck.
This game keeps loading us with characters we're supposed to remember.
Whoa, talk about peekaboo. He was making a static noise too.
Winnie the Pooh must have feasted on the mangle before this.
I'm surprised, if anything, you haven't commented about merchandising.
What is there to comment about?
Their business model as a whole.
Had a quick reaction to that one.
If you think about it, it takes an old approach with a modern spin.
What's the developer's name? Scott, you said?
That's right.
Scott seems talented, very much talented, and he's made himself good deals.
Shut up for a second, Don. And there he is. Okay, I think you're good to talk now.
He's transformed this picture-clicking game into seamless poetry.
What the hell are you even talking about? All I said was merchandising, and we somehow got to poetry.
Art, Joe. We're talking about art because business is an art form.
Even before we played the games, I've seen merchandise for FNAF pretty much everywhere. Anytime me and Donna would take the kids out somewhere, there would always be thrift stores or gift shops with little plushies.
Oh! What the hell just happened?
Seems like our talk of merchandise summoned a way bigger plushie.
Damn, I was on my way to the door too.
Hand me the keyboard, Barack. Let me see if I can throw down with that thing.
All yours.
But yeah, Scott's a genius. I mean, just look at how many games he's made. What's the exact count, Joe?
I believe they're up to 13.
They're 13. Wow. Unpack the whole One Piece series, why don't you?
Just goes to show how massively successful it's gotten. And we're only on the 4th game.
It seems Scott truly mastered his art form. It's almost something to admire at when you get down to the specific aspects.
Also, why are you just sitting there, Joe?
I'm listening to the footsteps around me. It makes it easier to pinpoint which side Fredbear's on.
Oh, I see. That's smart. It makes your moves more coordinated as the night progresses.
That's if you can find Fredbear. Where the hell is he?
The whole point of this night is to have a final boss that we have to face. Like how FNAF 3 is structured.
Yeah, but that doesn't exactly answer where he's lurking around.
That's the whole point of the game. It's like a hide and seek of sorts.
Oh! And seek he did. Now you just got smacked down like a fly and leave me to carry the team once again.
Have at it, world's best security guard.
Global panic, ahoy.
Let's get to work.
I still really don't have a clue as to how this game correlates with the other games.
You are mostly left in the dark for this game. It's hard to fit the pieces together. I think the main reason why I explained the other games is because we were skipping the phone calls. This game doesn't have that.
Is this gummy bear bouncing from hall to hall? I can't tell where the hell he is.
It's hard to locate him sometimes. But just keep doing what you're doing.
I keep turning around and expecting him to be on the bed, but he's not. Like, show up already.
You know, Joe, those phone calls are not the only thing missing.
Right, we don't have a monitor, phone calls, or phone guy. However, this is the first game where we can physically move around, but it's also the first game where you can't really piece together what's happening until the very end.
I know, it really doesn't give us a lead to what's going on, unless the party's where everything happens.
The game does give you some information. Chances are that you might have just missed it.
I guess it's possible.
There are parts in this game that sync up with what I walked over in the lore. It even specifies the time we're playing it.
Found him, and I keep the door closed, right?
Yep, until he walks away.
All right, and then we do this for half a school semester, and we're home free.
Do you say it specifies the time we're playing in, like the year?
Man, he just spun around the block like it was nothing.
Yeah, the specific year is in there. While we were playing the minigame, Donald was talking too much to even notice it. I think the moment itself got cut out of the original video. Regardless, do you remember what the crying child does after he ran away from the restaurant?
He got scared by his brother in his room, right?
He just loves this bait and switch that's going on.
Right, he did get scared, but he actually did something before that.
Yeah, but I don't remember that.
That's all right. Don was too busy screaming at an infant.
And I don't regret it.
After the crying child ran home, he went and turned on the TV. And there we could see the show called Fredbear and Friends. It even said the date on there. Can you remember the year that it said?
1987?
Close. The year was 1983.
1983, what significance does that have to the story?
I'm glad I don't have to listen to breathing anymore. The last thing I needed in my life was the tenderness of George Bush's breath.
Approach the newfound information with context clues.
Wait a second, Joe, I heard walking. Okay, proceed.
Well, 1987 is an important year. At least you found him, Donald. But some very specific events happened during that year.
It was the year that the second game took place, right?
Exactly. So take into account the events that have occurred up until then. Where would you slap 1983 amongst that timeline?
I have no clue at what you guys are talking about, but I can feel Joe working up a hard-on as we speak.
I can say the same about your future cellmates after I put you in jail.
Just so everybody knows, this is recorded a couple days before Donald's hearing, in case anyone is curious.
He's on the bed, isn't he? Knew it! Get flashed, you obese pumpkin!
But yeah, Don, Joe might have you in a checkmate.
All until I show the whole world how hideously crooked the Biden administration is and walk away scot-free.
Hello, this is Joe Biden, and I'm in the middle of editing this video. That comment that Donald just said aged pretty well, didn't it? Okay, back to the video.
Geez, what the hell is that horrifying laugh?
Anyways, what did you ask, Joe? Where I would put 1983 in comparison to the games?
Yeah, like a timeline of sorts.
Well, we know Fredbear retired shortly after something occurred. However, we know the other animatronics exist because of the plushies in the kid's room and the nightmares that he was having about them. In regards to the killings, that's where it all becomes a gray area for me, but again, if I had to take a guess, I would say around the time these animatronics were retired and the new ones were introduced.
While you guys are talking about Star Trek over there, I'm ringing this bear around like a night at the laundromat.
Yeah, you've gotten the farthest so far.
Just don't let it get to your head. You know how fast things can change.
The very best knows exactly what to do here, although Freddie Fuddpucker likes trying to sneak up on me. Exhibit A.
But yeah, Joe, that's where I'm marking this game.
That's a good shot. I won't confirm or deny, but you've based your guess with a lot of details from the game. I definitely like how you're approaching it.
This thing must be Nick A30 because he never backs down, never gives up.
Nick A. who?
Oh, just some Fortnite streamer or something.
I didn't know you played Fortnite.
Let alone watched it.
I never said I did either. I'm far too busy to get caught up in silly child games like that.
Yet here you are.
I just know him from what I've seen about him online. He's like a tumor to the meme community. Sort of like Fredbear's being a tumor to my flashlight battery.
Be thankful that we don't have any battery we have to worry about for this game.
You're telling me. Better yet, no Balloon Boy either. One more version of him and I might have blown a gasket.
Well then.
All I know is that you're almost to the end. Overall, this game has given us a lot less trouble than other games.
Yeah, that's setting me up for success. Also, him and his creepy laugh. There you are, you pillow pet looking bear.
You're doing a really good job of locating him. Which surprises me. You're not really the best at paying attention to your surroundings.
Joe, you've fallen flat on your face more times than a damn pile of bricks at a construction site. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear that, though.
Hell yeah, Donald.
You dominated that.
The world's best security guard always does.
Now that I think of it, this game really didn't give us that much of a struggle.
Wait until night 6.
Well, ready or not, it's party day.
Can't wait to see the child cry a whole river. What the hell is going on?
Wow, your brother is kind of a baby, isn't he?
You can say that again. It's like watching a rodent run around in a circle.
It's hilarious.
Now this is what I like. These are my kind of people.
Why don't we help him get a closer look? He will love it.
Doubtful.
No, please.
Some big brother, huh?
Come on, guys, let's give this little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal.
And he'll be crying the whole way there. Oh, they actually picked him up and everything.
No, I don't want to go. This is some desolate party I'm looking at. You heard the little man. He wants to get even closer. Ha ha ha.
What the hell? Are they going to make him sniff his crotch?
What are they doing to him?
Hey guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss.
Something's off about all of this.
My question is, how the hell is he not able to squirm out of there?
On 3. 1, 2.
Actually, though, what are they doing?
What the hell?
They put him in his jaw?
What the actual hell? Oh!
Was that the bite of 87?
We literally talked about this game being in 1983 not 5 minutes ago.
What the hell just happened?
You saw it for yourself. The crying child was lifted up to Fredbear, and Fredbear's jaw crushed his head.
I know that, but what does it all mean? Who have we been playing as this whole time? None of this makes any sense.
Welcome to the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
I have some thinking to do. Thank you, gentlemen. I'll talk to you later.
Did he have toilet paper sticking out of his pants when he left?
I think it's more abnormal that he has some thinking to do.
When was the last time Donald thought?
You might as well roll the outro, because we'll be here all day trying to remember that. Oh, this'll be fun.
I'm just going to try to sneak around and get to wherever I need to go. After all, these puppets are mini Mike Tysons.
Joe, I think you should know what I'm about to ask now.
Oh boy, let me prepare first.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but these things are human height, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And puppet stuffing isn't that heavy, right?
Well, it depends on the type of filling, but for argument's sake, we can say it isn't heavy.
It concerns me that you're asking him all this after just making an innuendo. Also, I'm not liking these narrow hallways at all. Nowhere really to run.
So with all of that being established, do you think I could put one of these in a hemlock or something, just outright clean their clocks?
Why do you keep putting yourself in scenarios where you're fighting inanimate objects? You had me do that poll about fighting Ricky the other day, and now here you are again.
Something tells me it stems from validation.
Just answer the damn question.
Unlike the other foes we've squared off with, these certain toys aren't really measurable in strength. Even with pillow stuffing coursing through their veins, they're strong enough to throw Gordon down to the ground like a bag of hammers.
Goodness gracious, we are actually in Poppy Playtime again, aren't we?
Who is funding these facilities? Tony Stark?
Either that or one of the X-Men.
How about all of the X-Men?
Well, to refer to your earlier statement, from the sound of it, Gordon's not the most healthy person in the doctor's clinic.
Says Donald, the fitness guru, eating another Red Lobster biscuit. What the hell?
Watch what you say about Red Lobster. Even the water pipes aren't happy with your smack talk.
Realistically, you possibly could take one in a fight. But it's a numbers game when it comes down to it. If they swarm you like a colony of locusts, something tells me you're not getting out of there alive.
Especially if they're out for blood.
You tell me if I just get in a bathroom stall and just start funneling them in, I can't power kick at least a few dozen?
Don, there's a Family Guy episode where they literally ask this question.
I was just thinking about that, except replace the puppets with fourth graders.
This seems easier because puppets don't hold any weight. A strong gust would probably take them to the land of Oz.
You shot 15 metal bricks at one, and it didn't even faze them. You have better odds of fishing a diamond from a Cracker Jack box.
Where the hell did you hear that saying from?
All right, how about all three of us? Like a Left 4 Dead 2 sort of fight?
You still have not given us specific battlefronts.
With all that babbling, at least we have another safe room.
I don't really need to save. What's this paper?
Great, more bedtime stories.
As the mother of a 4-year-old who is devoted to my friendly neighborhood, I am frightened by the tone of the morals on that show. Just yesterday, one of the characters said, you should always think of others before yourself, even when it's uncomfortable. But what if someone takes advantage of you for doing that? What if doing what's uncomfortable ends up exposing you to hurt and danger? Is it really a good idea to teach children to be so reckless with their own well-being?
I can just tell she's a single mother.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, she's single for a reason. And I think you know what reason I'm referring to.
Yeah, because she wants to be protective of her kid. Really strutting your stuff, Don.
I think she's going somewhat too far. Like, think about mailing in the editor-in-chief just because you're overthinking about a kid's show.
I suppose. Also, this is the third time I've seen that green triangle. Is there another key we have to find?
That's been the overall theme here. I also think that we're going to go back to multiple areas and open up avenues that we couldn't before.
I don't really mind as long as they keep giving us the supplies for ammo.
They're still generous with that. Wait, is this the other side of that well area?
Yeah, I think it loops around at some point.
Oh, looky here. I can't clobber her, so I'll just take her out from up here.
I think Cheese Block is the most annoying one out of all of them. Like, shut the hell up.
Are you going to draw bad blood between you and this puppet now?
To be fair, Junebug is the loudest out of all of them.
No kidding.
Wait, before I go back, there was another area that I could go to. Let me see what's that way first.
Good call. You don't want to spread yourself too thin and lose track of everything.
I already lost track of everything. We have the 7 wonders of the world we have to explore, and then to top it all off, we have these killer Muppets hiding. Is that thing dead?
Either that or the game of operation is getting a bit too realistic for my liking.
It looks dead to me. Still, I personally wouldn't turn my back to it. You never know.
Why is this locked? Damn it, are we in a dead end?
Get out of there.
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now, slowly, easy does it.
What the hell are you doing?
I have to get to the other end of the hall. I didn't get to check it out. Okay, I think we're good.
The game would most likely give out a huge cue if he got up.
So what the hell is going on over here?
Someone keeps taking the breakers that you use to open these doors. So I put them in those lock boxes around the basement. Here's a map of where they are in case you need to get through. Janitor Hank, it's Ray.
So what does that even mean?
We need to go around to those locked boxes that we came across and find the breakers.
I remember one back here. Now I just have to get out of here without him getting up.
I think you're good, maybe.
Looks like we're in the clear. Of course, when we get the triangle key, that's when he'll probably get up.
See, I knew it was these lock boxes he was talking about. Now, I just have to find the other 3, and it opens those doors.
With how big this facility is, I'm left wondering where these lock boxes could be.
I'm still wondering what the show has to do with the war that was talked about earlier.
I just want to know when the hell this takes place.
As I was skimming the footage during our editing, I noticed that the repair note for Gordon said 1993. So the time that this game took place was exactly 30 years ago.
So Gordon can't just call the SWAT team to airlift himself out of this place.
I doubt Gordon could zip up his fly, let alone zip up a helicopter ladder.
So that answers that. But what does this war even mean to the studio?
These voices are certainly something else.
If I remember correctly, the real-life Sesame Street was made during the Vietnam War and the Civil Rights Movement. The aim was to teach young children how to navigate the constantly evolving American landscape, even talking to educational experts and child psychologists.
It's incredible, very incredible, that you can remember little details from a 50-year-old kid show, but not which shoe to put on what foot.
Oh, come on, you cannot tell me you haven't put on your underwear inside out or mixed up your lefts and rights?
Something tells me you did both before you got here today.
This thing is very verbal. What the hell is happening?
This must be what modern-day kindergarten teachers act like.
You mean younger than the kids they teach?
Something like that.
I'm not too keen from your underwear comment.
Oh, another lockbox.
You really want to start a fight you can't stop, Donald? One swing of a chicken wing and you're either going to be knocked out or eating it.
Today on Factor Cap, a trial of two testicles. Can you wedgie someone if they wear a diaper?
Have you guys ever seen those Waffle House fights online?
This is an oddly specific and random question, but I'm familiar. They're hilarious, very funny. Why do you ask?
Before I continue, why is there just a boat here? I guess we're driving it now.
What the hell? We just have a whole underground sewer passage here?
I think it links to the other side of the basement.
Listen, every time you two tortoises swing your necks around, I always think it'll lead into some senior citizen smackdown.
Joe is senior enough. If I smack him again, he might recoil onto the ground like a Jello figure.
I already put the smack and smack down. You should know, of all people.
Throw us in the ring and the crowd noise would probably KO you.
Can I get food before this happens?
Imagine if that was an election tiebreaker. A boxing match between the two candidates.
So it does look like we're on the other side of the basement.
A boxing match would probably be more engaging than the actual election, if I'm being honest.
I don't think it would go very far. Half of the candidates have been around before colored television, me included.
Skill-based matchmaking. Barry Sanders versus Joe Biden. Which crippled prune will bring home the title of not the saddest old guy?
I wouldn't mind officiating that ring.
You should reserve a couple hundred doctors in case one of them throws out their spine.
I forgot about the foot rash in here. Also, complimentary coffins will be provided.
Why am I subject to these experiments?
We got another article here. I guess reading time was their favorite time here on The Neighborhood.
As the My Friendly Neighborhood franchise grows, it was inevitable for Gertzwald's precocious puppets to make the move to the big screen. Fortunately, their first outing is appealing to more than just the younger crowd. Everything from the sumptuous sets to the scintillating score brings the swashbuckling spirit into the theater in a way that both children and adults can appreciate.
You're telling me these gross abominations had a whole damn movie?
4 out of 5 stars, too. Seems like this show was relatively popular for the time being. Again, mimicking the success of Sesame Street or even the Muppets.
The plot centers around a young lad named Clark, Jerry Love, of everyone fame, who sets sail with the puppets in search of treasure. They soon, however, discover that the terrifying Captain Crocodile is in control of the ship, and it's up to Clark and his plucky sea hand friend, Ricky, to...
And the article just gets cut off there.
So this show was the bee's knees around the time it aired.
It seems so.
Wait a minute, was that... Yes, it was, another lockbox.
So how many more do we have after this? Just one?
I think so. The problem is finding where that one is located at.
Don't worry about it. With us three, we'll take them to the cleaners.
You still haven't mentioned the details of fighting these things. Do we need to kill a certain amount? Do we have to survive a certain amount of time? What's the specifics here?
Okay, you're taking the fun out of everything now.
How? You asked the damn question.
You know what? Never mind. Just focus on the game.
Are you serious? I hope your toilet seat in prison is a guy's lap.
Well, there's the last lockbox.
That took longer than it should have. We could have avoided Donald's talk about pool noodles if I found this earlier.
It was a legitimate question. Don't criticize me.
A legitimate question that gave me a legitimate picture in my head that I didn't exactly want.
Like you never thought of it before?
Just shut up.
What am I looking at?
Strange kind of breaker box.
I think there were some slips of paper that told us which breakers go to what.
Should be in your files.
Right here. Club, diamond, heart, and then spade.
I might sound crazy asking this again, but why are there puzzles just to turn on the damn power?
You really have to stop holding these companies to expectations.
Spade and heart, and there we go.
So is this going to be the door that'll get us to the elevator?
I'm hoping so. We got ourselves a mannequin problem.
And a locked door, too. That's not good.
Obama?
Do we still have the shotgun? And we're pulling it out as we speak.
Let's get out of here as soon as possible. I feel like I'm in a smut video.
What's this? A cutter, huh?
Wait, we can use that for the chain on the doors.
Right, just give me a second. Don't you all come to life now. I'm not afraid to let the bullets fly.
They probably would have already come to life by now.
Hey, I don't want you jinxing things here. Cut the umbilical cord and let's get moving.
Already on it. Looks like we're at another boating area. I wonder where this will take us.
I think there was another area on the opposite side of the basement that had another dock.
I guess it's no big deal that we're traversing the 7 Seas right now. Gordon must be numb from the highlighter fumes that he snorted in the car to think this is normal.
Wait, let me check the map real quick. Okay, I think I know where we are. Let me do some quick reconnaissance before I venture back in.
I think this is where Ray was. Looks like I was correct.
Why are you moaning? Why does every damn puppet here moan?
These puppeteers must have been in some freaky business behind the scenes.
Yeah, but stop moaning.
I think the more you talk about it, the more he likes it.
Is being kink-shamed a kink itself?
Ask Moany Joni over here. You'd think he's narrating some ragmags.
I'll just do us all a big favor and get rid of this pest.
Where do we got to go again?
Elevator. This is like the 5th time we've told you.
Goodness gracious, is dementia contagious?
I'm just glad we can finally take these chains off the handle. Can't tell you how many times I ran away from a puppet just to get body blocked by the door.
Wait, we went up only a floor?
This must be the elevator Ricky was talking about.
You're telling me Bubble Butt Gordon couldn't climb up that ledge?
Listen, the specifics aren't important. Let's just be glad that we're finally out of the basement.
Here's the thing. This is where the tutorial ended last time. I have absolutely no idea what lies ahead of us. We could be taking the elevator to Hell's Kitchen for all I know.
I wouldn't be surprised if we opened up the elevator to the Stanley Parable at this point.
Don, I have some news to tell you. We might actually be in the Stanley Parable.
From what I can tell, this looks like a walk of fame almost. I wonder if this was a dedicated hallway to their most successful projects.
It's as grand as my hotels.
And as pompous as them, too. Doors locked. Probably the same thing on the other side.
Always good to double check before we move forward.
Can't pick that up. And yeah, it's locked. Well, time to see what's ahead of the mist.
This looks
Great. It's starting again.
like fun.
My guess is that we're somewhat closer to the antenna.
Now I really feel like a 1930s detective.
Talk about grand entrances. Feels like we're walking around the entrance to Atlantis.
They're still being generous with their ammo. I'm not complaining.
It's never a bad thing. Just remember that.
Didn't expect anything to happen, but no news is good news, too.
Looks like this might be the next main area we'll have to explore.
What the? Yeah, I'm just going to avoid that for now.
Was that a damn bat pig wedging his balls on the wall?
I don't know what the hell it was. Ooh, I've got to say, I am liking this jazz music.
This whole thing could be like a Rocket League stadium.
Locked. Of course it is.
Like the ball would come from the hand of the statue or something?
No, that's not how Rocket League works. It's already set in the center of the field, and everybody races to it very fast and swift, like dodgeball routine.
RLCS Castrodon over here.
These lounges really remind me of mafia motives. Maybe I'm overreading things. But I wonder if this business had mob ties.
Am I at a damn library? There's so much reading to do.
ABCs can be pretty hard.
As if you're not talking from experience.
Last month marked 7 years since the end of the war. So it seems like a good time to reflect on the impact it has had on our lives.
Interesting. We get more war lore.
For once, I'm actually intrigued to hear this one.
I think across the whole city, the war has left us feeling troubled. We were called to service for the sake of righteousness, love for one city, and protecting others. But in the end, we found that those calls were just noble lies, and behind them, the horror of reality thwarted our starry-eyed ideals. We left home as heroes and came home as murderers.
The dark deception that the American people finally opened their eyes to.
But this tension leads to a question. Why should we care about right and wrong, or friendliness, as the children's show puts it? Following such things can have a terrible cost. The only reason would be if there were some overarching purpose, some guiding goodness to our wanderings in the world. But that is exactly what an injustice like the war calls into question.
They're linking international tragedy and war crimes to a damn kid show? Who wrote this garbage? Babylon Bee?
The logic in that argument also seems incredibly flawed. Good intentions have started as many wars as selfish intentions have. Conflict cannot be avoided by doing the good thing or the bad thing, but it can be diminished depending on what you do. It also assumes that people only act in a certain way for ulterior motives. Even after being deceived, it's ignorant to question why we should do the right thing.
I'm just outright bamboozled on why you link a kid's show to war. Did they think the alphabet was secret propaganda?
Desperate times call for desperate measures, or something like that.
Didn't know Ted Bundy worked here.
The hell is that?
The punctuation?
We can switch to it. I think it might be a weapon of sorts.
Interesting. I don't know how we could use it, though.
Maybe it's like another wrench and we could just cause some internal brain damage.
What if that backfires? Watch us get caught up in the smoke.
True, we already have one brain-dead president. We don't need another.
At least you come clean.
What the hell is going on in here?
You and Gordon have similar sentiments.
Man, what the hell is that?
He's coming at us pretty fast.
Too fast. Time to get the hell out of here.
It looked like it was a giant frog or toad.
Crazy Frog really got a bit too crazy since he fell off.
What the heck was that?
You saw, Gordon. It was Crazy Frog.
I think that was the gold statue in that one room from earlier. That's probably who made all of this mess, too.
I'm starting to realize you know a lot of pop culture references.
Who, me or Donald?
Both, for that matter.
Joe just sits on his couch butt naked and watches horror analysis.
Speaking of watching, this looks like a whole movie theater.
This might have been a screen room for testing new episodes or movies.
I'm a dedicated man to media, very dedicated, and love digesting the recent fads within our society.
You would be the type of person to watch a show like this.
The hell? A mask?
Waiting any moment for Jim Carrey to pop out around a corner and shove his horrible paintings down our throat?
Well, we have absolutely zero room in our suitcase. We need to find a save point so I can move some of this crap over.
We might have to discard a couple things. Depending on the size of everything, it can get pretty limited when it comes to spacing.
Got it. I wonder if there's anything we can get rid of now.
There probably is, but I would just wait until the save room. I doubt you can, but we don't want to throw away something important.
If we saw Flock after all this time, I would kick Obama in the nuts.
Not even being rude here, Don, but do you have the physical capacity to even lift your leg up to your hip?
Okay, knee you in the nuts.
He got out?
More importantly, is he sucking on a Jolly Rancher?
This is what it sounds like when you eat around us, Don.
I am nowhere near that bad.
He spotted us. Automatic nope.
I don't even want to know how the hell we take down that thing, possibly with the punctuation. But that would be my only guess.
I just don't want another token. I just don't really want to fight that thing at all right now.
With his size, he's a king for the ring. And I really don't want to restart all the way back in the damn basement.
Let's just see if he's still out there. Okay, good. He left.
Not without leaving a mess, though. He probably thought those puppets in the theater were a buffet of delectable dishes.
Something tells me we might need a bigger fridge if we're going to have him around.
Don may have a rival for our grocery bill.
Listen, I spend double of that on DoorDash.
You know those beached whales that end up near the shore?
If you value what little time you have left, don't finish that sentence.
Oh, the music rings out once again. Finally, a safe room.
Only took us across the bridge to Terabithia.
There's another one of those masks. We can do something with that once we get our inventory set up.
Wait, someone's phone ringing?
Why the hell is my phone ringing? I told you guys not to disturb me while we're recording. I guess. What is it? I've been what?
What's going on?
I'm gonna wring your neck, Joe.
Roll the outro.